Okay, 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 okay. Let me give it a second to go live and stuff, and then yeah. Kasuna! Hi, Kasuna. Hi. Hi. How's it going? Orval! Ayo! Question mark. Hello, 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 hello. Just a random tier list? It's not random. Toasty! Hello! Kaiju's King! Hello! Hi, welcome in. I'm doing good. Thank you, Kasuna. It's not a random tier list. It's not a random tier list. Well, it is, but it isn't. It's kind of planned, but it's like, I spent about an hour getting all the characters, trying to find decent PNGs for them. Oh, I missed some streams. Yeah. It's okay, Breeze. I hope you're okay. You missed out on getting to see your pocket, though. I mean, loads of snuggles today. Yeah, get all the snuggles for sure. It was my big brother's birthday today, so I went over and I hung out with him for a bit on his birthday, and I'm in a pocket. And yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. Good time. Bing, 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 bing. So, oh, happy birthday to the bean, yeah. My older brother, yeah, yeah. My birthday is in 2 weeks from now, so I'm super excited. It's on the 26th. My birthday is March 26th. I'm gonna be doing a 24-hour live stream that day. I'm trying to set up a bunch of collabs for that day. And yeah, I'm gonna go through it. Actually, it might be a stream where I just go until I literally can't. Because I don't know how many more times I'm gonna be able to do a 24-hour live stream just because health reasons. But 26th, yeah, March 26th in 2 weeks. But so I might just go as long as I can without passing out. But so I might fall asleep on stream. But hey, we live with the choices we make, am I right? So yeah. Hi Breeze, thank you for the snuggles. So basically, if you were here for the last time I did this about like a month ago already, I did a Godzilla to Hero Shooter tier list. And I did that tier list, and then I teased that I might do a Star Wars one, but it would be a very small list of just like main-ish characters, or or relevant-ish characters to a role that I think they would fit in or have a cool ability in. There's a lot of Star Wars characters, so I'm just trying to go through like main ones. And I might have forgotten some characters for sure. But that always leads this to be open-ended, and we can make a part 2 to this, if people end up liking this idea that I'm about to pitch to you guys. So basically, this idea is like Marvel Rivals / Overwatch. It's a hero shooter. Like, what if Star Wars made a hero shooter game? And what role would the characters that we have play like? And also, we're just gonna squash this right out of the way. Not every Jedi and Sith will be DPS, though a lot of the Sith will be DPS, but it just falls into the nature that the Sith aren't really support archetypes. So there will be more Jedi in support than there are in than there are Sith in support, you know? It's really hard to find a Sith support, but you could find some in like expanded universe lore. Like there's definitely Sith supports in like the Old Republic era that I could put in the support category, but they are very, very like not as well known. So we're not gonna do that, unfortunately. We're just gonna try to stick to this, be like main 1 through 6 kind of movies, you know, with some characters. What? I'm in the pocket again. And it's the same one as the last time. Man. It might have broke, but you know, it's a decent pocket. I don't mind. When you pocket being evil. Yeah. So, golly. Okay, when I get started, gamers, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ask politely to hold off on redeems because I'm gonna try to do this as like a YouTube video. So, yeah, I love you guys. I would just politely ask if you guys could hold off on some redeems. I kind of want to do. I know if I really wanted it, I could have recorded it, but I also kind of want discussion, like, live with you guys. Because I know we're all nerds down in the deepest, darkest pits of our heart, you know? Wants to see my pocket because I missed out on it a couple times. Yeah, you missed out on it every time. We've gotten your pocket, I think, like four times now, and you haven't been here for them. But that's just kind of how it is. It's like a gotcha, you know? You're never gonna see your own pocket. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Now then, let's go ahead. How do I? Should I do it? Should I do like my YouTube opening, my opener, and we'll just do like warning. I'm just gonna treat this like a YouTube video unless someone says something, like, unless we have a discussion, you know, and I'll just keep going, you know? Or I don't know. I really don't know, but maybe the better way. Yeah. You're the better way. Okay, wait. I had to. Bam! YouTube jump scare. This is where I usually start for the intro of my YouTube channel, my YouTube stuff. So, okay. Should I do the whole rundown again? Yeah, probably for the YouTube part. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to do that again. But that's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind doing that for the YouTube audience because we love the YouTube audience. We really do. Gamers and gamettes, are we ready to talk about nerd out about Star Wars for at least the next 30 minutes? And then we'll play some games or something and hang out, okay? After, we'll do that. But I really wanted to do this, and I wanted to do this live because last time I did this live with the Godzilla tier list, we had some interesting discussions, and I thought it would be fun again to do it live, you know, the tier list live. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. So, hello, gamers, and welcome back. This is the YouTube segment of this live stream where we're gonna start doing a tier list, and it's not that kind of tier list. We are doing a hero shooter tier list, but for Star Wars. If you were here for the last tier list, we did a Godzilla tier list of the same fashion. It's basically the same concept. We have tank, DPS, support, and flex. Flex is like the Deadpool role, or I guess like if there is a hybrid character that can play 2 roles. But we're gonna try not to do that with these main set of characters that we have here. And we're gonna start with Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon Jinn is a support. In lore, he just does the will of the Force. He doesn't do very well in combat, so he's not a very efficient fighter. But he's more of a peaceful guy. He's very in tune with the Force, so we'll make him a support. And if he was in the game, he'd have some Force healing abilities. So that's just how we're gonna do this, okay? So yes, because force healing is now a thing. So in a hero shooter, Jedi could heal, do like AoE healing or healing force moves that we could make up. It'd be fun. Why not? Luke from Return of the Jedi is a DPS currently. I would say he's a DPS. He wouldn't be a very great DPS. He'd just be like your standard, like, sword fighter DPS. You know, the standard. He's the standard, you know? He'd have very good force abilities. He would just have the basic push and pull for, like, ability buttons, and then, you know, a block, and then, you know, some basic attacks. He'd be just the standard guy. We have Maul. Maul would be a DPS as well, obviously. What else would he be? He'd be very fast. He'd be like a flanker type DPS. Very strong flanker. He'd be in and out of the fight. He'd go back, wipe out your back line, kind of like Black Panther. He'd be like that. He'd just go in your back line, wipe it out, and then be out, you know? Hello! Thank you for the snuggles. And okay, so where's Boba Fett? I have Boba. I want to talk about Boba Fett because there he is. Boba Fett would be DPS. We're including bounty hunters, and Leia would be a support. So basically we have people that aren't using swords in this hero shooter game, because I mean, it obviously is a hero shooter. So how would that work? I wonder how that would work for a Star Wars game, to not make it where the ranged characters would be overpowered, because poke in a game where everybody's mostly wielding like swords, I feel like that could get overpowered. But I think the only reasonable way to balance this is, if this is gonna sound really broken, but I'm not like a full game designer, but if the Jedi, all of them, it would have different levels of auto block. Like, hear me out. They would take half damage from far away shots, and as they get closer, you know, obviously it would do full damage. But if it's like there's not gonna be, I don't think, at least there is a sniper, a really good sniper, but we're not gonna add one-shot characters to this hero shooter game. Not yet, at least. We'd have to figure out the balancing, but this is just a hypothetical. Han Solo would also be a DPS, you know? He'd kind of work the same like how he does in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Just kind of the same like that, you know? Except he wouldn't have the infinite, like, roll where he becomes unhittable. You know? Chewie would work the same. I feel like their characters from, like, Star Wars Battlefront 2, you could take those two and their kits and everything and just put them in a hero shooter and they'd be totally fine, for the most part, you know? Yoda would have to be a support. He'd be mostly, he's like gonna be the reverse of Palpatine, where Palpatine is pure damage from long range, where he's just, you know, shooting lightning out of his fingertips. Yoda's gonna be the opposite. Well, Yoda will have the ability to absorb damage and probably reflect the damage, you know, or use that damage that he's absorbed to heal allies, you know, for the hero shooter game. So that way we can have healing abilities in the game. Mace Windu. Oh man, I had to think about Mace. Everybody else makes sense. Like Palpatine makes sense as a DPS. He would definitely not be a tank. He could be a support. You could argue him as like a dark side support. But he's selfish. His character is selfish, so he'd want to do more damage. Mace Windu would be hard. I really want to put him in the tank role just because of his sword art style, where he reflects the damage back. Where he, you know, where the stronger someone's hate is, the more tanky and better Mace Windu is. It would just make sense if he was a tank, you know? That was sniper-esque characters. Low health, high mobility, make it where they have to move a lot, yeah. That is true. But I guess for a sniper, if I add Clone Force 99, we could talk about more in depth on clones, because a lot of clones play differently. We have one clone. Or no, we have two. Yeah, we have two clones, but we also have two droids just to balance it out. Because if I add a clone, I'm gonna have to add a droid. For every clone, we're gonna have to add a droid to make it fair, to, you know, make it Star Wars, you know? Asajj Ventress. Okay, so this is Asajj Ventress before she turns neutral, I would say. So that she'd be a DPS. If this is neutral Ventress, I think she would work as a support. But for right now, this is Ventress at the start of the Clone Wars. She's a DPS. She's not a great DPS, but she's a DPS. She would have, like, she wouldn't have Force Choke, but she would have, like, a slight stun, like a Force Stun ability or something. And then she would have, like, her double-bladed lightsabers. She'd have decent mobility, but not as much as Maul or Boba. Boba would be really annoying in this game. Boba would be so annoying. He'd be the Farah character. I would hate going up against this character. He'd be flying and then shooting down. Ugh, it'd be so annoying. It'd be so annoying. Oh gosh. I already put a character I wouldn't like on the list. That's fine. It's fine. Obi-Wan. Oh gosh. Obi-Wan could be a tank or support. He has the perfect defense though. That would just make him a tank. 100% that would make him a tank, right? His sword fight style is perfect defense. So he'd have to be a tank, right? He'd have to. And instead of using like force push or force pull, he could be like he could have like force block or something. We could give him that, where it's just like a force barrier. That is, you know, flex. You see, I don't think he could be flexed because he doesn't show off enough of utility in lore where he could be a support. See, like Ahsoka. I've been grabbed. Ahsoka would be a flex. Because you could argue after the Mortis arc, she becomes more in tune with like the living force or whatever. And she could pick up heal abilities, you know? You could argue that. How rude. How rude. Oh, Screeny Squirrel. Hi. Hi. But honestly, Anakin would be a flex. Anakin would work just like Deadpool, I feel like. You know, he would have to. He'd have to. He'd have to be the flex. He's the chosen one. He has to do a little bit of everything. It would just be in lore and in his character. And you could argue Ahsoka could be the same way, but just not as good. Or you could have Ahsoka be in the support role. You know, I feel like I'd have Ahsoka more in the support role. Because she'd be like, she'd be a high damage support with light healing utility. You know? So I feel like she'd be more of a support. Captain Rex. We're putting Rex in the DPS category, obviously, because Rex is awesome. And it just makes sense. It just makes sense. Okay, Commander... I was gonna say Commander Gregor, but it's Commando. The Clone Commando, Gregor. He's going into the DPS. We'll just put the Commando droid and the B2 battle droid in DPS as well. Obviously, like, they have to mirror each other. Unfortunately, I was gonna put a Magna Guard on here because it, like, I feel like that would be a more like even fight but honestly, there's really not, like, Rex is so goated. You know, if we're having Rex in the game, the B2 not really gonna cut it, you know. But we're gonna have a B2 because B2 is iconic. Obviously we can have the regular B1 and a regular clone. You know, in there as well. If we had a Droideka, obviously Droideka would be tank. You know, that would make sense. They have a barrier. Their whole thing is barrier and unloading damage. They'd just be a Malga. That's what a Droidica would be. If you want to know how a Droidica would work in a hero shooter, they would probably function like Malga, except less annoying with a lot lower fire rate. You know? So, Savage Opress is a tank. Savage Opress is a tank. There's no way he's not a tank. He'll have also like a force stun ability for his ult, where he just knocks everybody back. You know, he has a little big knockback and does like half damage. It'd be like a Sigma ult, but just, you know, except AoE. It'd be like a Sigma ult, but AoE around him. That's it. You know, there's really, yeah, it just makes sense. And a Reinhardt charge. Yeah, he would have a Reinhardt charge. Yeah. He would swing a lot slower than a lot of the other DPS. The DPS... Okay, so support... Let's say support is... Most of the supports, their like swing speed would be at like at 1. A tank would be at half. And a DPS would be at 1.5 to 2. And it would depend. Because Maul, you could argue Maul being at 2.5 for swing speed. You know? Just a lot faster to do a lot more damage. Kit Fisto would be a well, you could argue Kit Fisto could be a support. If we are talking about Kit Fisto in the 2003 animated Star Wars show, you could argue he could be a support. But we're going to put him in DPS because I feel like his abilities are way more offensive than defensive. That's just how it is. There's a lot more offensive characters in hero, not just hero shooters, but like hero stuff in general. A lot more damage stuff. Count Dooku would be an amazing DPS. He'd probably be the only character in the game to have a parry mechanic. I think he'd be the only character in the game to have a parry mechanic. Just because that would fit his character so well. You know? Like, I think that would be very good. And then I think Dooku would be the only character with a parry mechanic. Plo Koon, obviously a support. He would have Force Judgment, though. That would be just his stun. Oh, totally. They count hard frontline duels. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Force Judgment with Plo Koon would be his stun. Then he could like have a force healing ability, you know, and then just soft damage. It'd be great. Unfortunately, we don't have... I thought about this. I knew there wasn't going to be that many supports. I should have tried to look for a support that is a villain, because all the supports are good guys right now. I'm trying to think. You could have... It would probably be a droid. I'm trying to think. Oh gosh, what would be a good support droid? You could have the super tactical droid as a support. If I really think about it, maybe that. And then their ability would be to spawn B1s and like have them function like Torb turrets. And they don't do a lot of damage, you know, and they get killed with one hit. But he'd have 3 of them. They basically function like a Torb turret / Symmetra turret. But they would basically be able to command that, yeah. I feel like that would be a good... That would work more as a DPS. I feel like that character would be more DPS then. Dang it. I just popped my own bubble on my epiphany for support, and I just made them a DPS. A super tactical droid. Darn it. Oh well. See, I had to think about like most of these characters a lot, and I'm kind of like rushing through it a little bit. But I've put a lot of thought. General Grievous, obviously it has to be a tank. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree with this for General Grievous being a tank, but his character is just too big and his attacks are too wide for him to be justified as a DPS. Yeah. I can't see him as a support. He's definitely not a support. He's definitely not a flex. You can make arguments that he's a DPS if you only go off of like some of his fights. But if we have Obi-Wan Kenobi as a tank, I feel like it's more than reasonable to have General Grievous as a tank. Because they're basically 1-to-1. Even though Obi-Wan's better. You know. For lightsabers, the Grievous is totally a tank, yeah. The other totally obvious tank is Darth Vader. Darth Vader, probably the tank. If we had to put, like, obvious tanks, yeah. You know what? I feel very comfortable with the lineup of tanks. Darth Vader, it makes sense. He's slow, encumbering. His main, he'd basically play like Magneto or Sigma, mainly using force abilities like Force Choke. Yeah, his ult would be like it could be an AoE Force Choke like it is in the Battlefront 2, but honestly I would try to figure out something different. His swing rate would be like a little bit, I would say a little bit faster than Reinhardt hammer swings, but doing a lot more, like doing damage. You know, got a CC. Rogue One scene totally has 1 versus 10 vibe going. Yeah, 100%. Oh, Thrawn! Thrawn could be a support. He could be a support. He's very tactical, very smart. He adds a lot of value to the team in such ways. Would he have a healing ability? Though, could I see Thrawn having a healing ability? Now, support doesn't have to be just healing, but also utility. Does Thrawn have utility options? I would say yes. I would say yes. And to give him the tactical mind, he could be like, I was gonna say Ultron in the sense where he'd have something to give a teammate, you know, something to heal them over time, like a mechanic or something. But he'd have his iconic just singular pistol. You know, he doesn't have a lot of movement. Yeah, I would have him as a support. I'm for sure. If I were to put Thrawn in a game, he'd be a support. Cad Bane, definitely a DPS. He is one of the best bounty hunters ever. He is like right up there with Boba. Where Boba takes to the skies, Cad Bane with his passive quick draw, he basically function not exactly like Cassidy, but his ult would be very similar to Cassidy's ult. Just because that's in his character lore. He is the cowboy alien in Star Wars. And he quick draws. And how do you do a quick draw ult? You do it like how, you know. Yeah, so it'd be similar. It'd be different, but it'd be similar. You know? It just makes sense. And he'd have a double jump because he has jetpack boosters, so, you know, there's a lot of movement in this game. A lot of movement in this game. Yeah. This hypothetical game. Hypothetical. Ayla Sakura. Gosh. Do I put... She'd be a support, for sure. She'd be another support. Yeah. I could see her being a support. Kiadi Mundi is it would be a DPS. I don't know if I would have Kiadi in the game. I'm gonna be honest. If I was in charge of this hypothetical hero shooter game, I don't know if I'd have Kiadi like on drop like this. I don't know if he'd make the make the list. I kind of just tossed him in there at the last minute. I was like, what other Jedi do I know? I was like, oh yeah, Kiadi, and I put him. And if you see the picture that I picked for him, it is the moment. It is the moment he looks back at the clones before getting shot. So, yeah. Much like every other game, yeah. 100%. You know? Yeah. So, the roles would expand. Like, support and tank would expand over time. If we add characters like Darth Nihilus, if we add characters like Darth Revan, if we add characters like Darth Bane, those characters would be like, I think they would fit perfectly in this format as well. Darth Revan, I feel like, would be another flex. He'd be the only other flex besides Anakin. And it would be very hard to get that character to work in this game because of how nuanced he is. Oh, man. But it's not like it's impossible. It's very doable. Darth Bane I'd put as a tank. I'd put Darth Bane as a tank. Darth Nihilus would be a Sith support. He'd function like Moira or Scarlet Witch or Cloak and Dagger. Yeah. So he'd have like a life drain ability, obviously. Just kind of goes with his lore. And people are gonna argue. They'll be like, "No, where's Moira?" He would function just fine as like a Sith support. If we had to have a Sith support, it'd be him. But yeah. So that's the tier list. We can go in more depth now, what abilities I think each character would have. Just like a rough, like, give them two abilities. It's not canon, but what about Starkiller? Starkiller, golly, you are putting me on the spot with that one. I was trying to avoid him, not gonna lie. It would be very, very hard to put him in the game because he'd be another flex, just like Darth Revan. He'd be another flex because he's done everything. He's one of those characters that have done everything. Cal Kestis, by the way, if you want to talk about Star Wars video games characters, he'd fit. He'd be a support. He'd be a support, and he'd have his heal drone, or he'd have his little droid with him, and it'd be a heal droid. You know, he'd be a support. You know, that's how I would have Cal Kestis. Sorry, I haven't beat Jedi Survivor, so I haven't seen some of the stuff he's done, but from just like Jedi Fallen Order, he's a support. You know, he's not winning any medals in the other categories. But Starkiller, oh gosh, I can't. To make everyone happy, he'd have to be a DPS. He'd have to be a DPS. You could argue that he's definitely a flex, like Darth Revan, like in Anakin. But I think I would just have him be a plain DPS, specifically for his aggressive nature. Specifically for that. He'd function similar to Maul and be more like Vendetta. He'd have like lifesteal for sure. His ranged attack would definitely just be like force blast, like how he does in the game to break open doors. Yeah, you know, so he'd have range. He'd have it close range. You know, he has a lot. And his ult would be the blast he does in the trailer where he disintegrates all those stormtroopers. That would be his ult. You know? So he could definitely fit. He'd be a DPS for sure. You could argue really, and I mean you could really argue him being a flex like Anakin or Darth Revan. But I think I'd put him as a DPS. If I had to make the final call, he'd be a DPS for sure. Not that we don't talk about him, it's just that he's kind of controversial, you know? So yeah. I'm pretty happy with this list. I think everything that we've talked about makes sense, you know, with this list. So let's kind of go ahead and go a little bit more depth. So Vader, obviously tank. We've kind of talked about his abilities. We didn't talk about General Grievous' abilities. General Grievous, he would have his iconic spinning swords ability. He would have his crawling on the ground ability for sure. So he'd have some movement, but so I think those are the two abilities that he would need. Any more than that and he might be broken. His spin sword ability would just be to eat damage. It functioned slightly like Sigma's Absorb or Diva Matrix. It functioned slightly to that, except he'd be weak from the back. You could stun him from behind. So it would more likely be more like Ramatra's block, to be honest. It'd function slightly to that, but it also is able to do damage. Savage Opress, his abilities being charge, and I would say I would give him maybe a stun. A stun might make him really overpowered though, so I don't know if I want it to be a stun or something different. Maybe like he has like a follow-up after the charge. He could do like a oh man, it'd be hard. I gotta think, because having a tank with the stun ability that's not an alt would be very, very powerful. Oh man, I gotta put some more thought in the Savage Press. But we're moving on to Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan would have his classic run and block / reflect damage. It'd be at like a 90% accuracy rate. Like, so if you shoot at him, it's basically going to hit you back. A high cooldown stun, yeah. Yeah, a high cooldown stun would maybe work, but you gotta remember, Cassidy with stun grenade, you know, if a tank can't have a stun. A tank cannot have a stun. They are on the front lines. If a tank has a stun, it will cause problems for the frontline engagement. So Savage would not have a stun. We'd have to figure something else out. We'd have to. We could give him saber throw for his ability. He does throw his dual-bladed lightsaber. That would be very cool. So we could give him a saber throw. But he'd be like a Junker Queen in the sense that he wouldn't have any way to eat damage. But we could give him a third ability to minimize that by giving him like the Junker Queen type of shout. So there we go. Figured it out. Now I feel more confident with that. He would have saber throw and then a shout ability along with his charge. So Obi-Wan would have his charge, but it's mainly to reflect damage. His other ability would be perfect defense, and it would just be another block ability. And then his other one would be force wall, and it would just basically be like he holds out his hand and then a wall of like the force, you know, in front. Like, think of like Ramatra's barrier, slightly like that, or not Sigma's, because we're gonna give that to Darth Vader. But yeah, we want to be careful. Mace Windu would have a lot of reflection abilities because of his like specific fighting style. I like in Star Wars Battlefront 2 Classic, he had like a ground punch attack where it shook the ground. So we might keep that kind of ability in the game. He might have that. Like a leap and not a stun, but like a leap attack. You know? Oh, well, maybe we could have it be like a leap stun, because then it puts him in danger. It wouldn't be like how I was thinking about Savage Oppresses, where it's like a close range stun, because that would be a problem. That would be very bad. But a leap stun would be fine, and then he could reflect a lot of, not like damage back, but it could be like how people want Hulk Rage Meter, where Hulk would do more damage over time. We could give that to Mace Windu. Like the hypothetical Hulk ability that people want, you could give that to Mace Windu, and he would just do more damage over time the longer he's in a fight. Count Dooku, lightning stun, parry attack, and he would have a movement, not like he would have a dash ability, like a short range dash ability to weave in between opponents to make him feel like he's a very fluent Sith fighter. Wouldn't that be a Sith trait? With Mace Windu's fighting style, he has his like, what's his sword? His sword technique basically takes the Sith's rage and reflects it back at them, making him use their own power against them. So that is why I have him in the tank role. And I did the damage over time because as they're fighting him, I want it to feel like that ability is working against the opponent he's fighting against, you know? And a nice Sith trait would be great, but what Sith do we have that would work on? Maybe Asajj Ventress, you could say that, but I don't think so. I don't think so for her. Rex would have a gosh, he'd have his double pistols. He'd have the quick fire rate like he does in Battlefront 2. You can swap between that. That would be a cooldown. He'd have basically tactical advantages where he can see opponents, like the Hanzo Sonic arrow. He'd have something similar to that. Or, you know, stuff like that. The Commando clone, we would just basically pull out of Star Wars Battlefront 2 with all those abilities, and then that would be it. Same with the Commando droid. We just take that, and that it would be that. You know, it'd basically be that. The B2 battle droid would be like from The Mandalorian, where it can run. It can run. It can run and hit hard. We're basically just pulling the gloves off with the B2 battle droid, and we are saying that the B2 battle droid is a threat. You know, and it would basically be able to run. It'd basically be like Soldier 76 from Overwatch, where it has a run. It'd be the only running ability character in the game, with just the sprint. You know what I mean? The sprint ability. Because I think that would be funny, but I also think it would be accurate. His other ability would be wrist rocket. You know, he'd shoot rockets out, and then his main attack would be shooting. And then he could have another ability in there, but I think he would just be like the average soldier character. Honestly, it makes way too much sense. Okay, Luke, we already talked about it. He'd be the iconic, classic, what everybody thinks about Jedi. He has the ability Force Push, Force Pull. He has a slash attack. He gets a double jump. He is what people think a Jedi and a hero shooter should be. He's that character. Maul, he is going to play like Black Panther. He is going to be a dive character. He is going to function basically where he can weave in and out and slash people down, have lots of movement options. His ult would basically be like a think of like a quick slashing ability, and he'd be able to slice opponents in half, like how he got cut in half. Because I also think that would be funny if he was, you know, in the robotic legs slicing people in half, you know, with his ult. Like a nice quick, you know, a red line would go out where he wants to use the ult, and it would be a 1-2 and then it activates, you know, so they have like a moment to dodge it. That's how I would balance it. You know, it'd be fine. Boba Fett would function like Farah. All right, moving on. Cad Bane would function like Cassidy. All right, moving on. Han Solo. We've already talked about him. Battlefront 2, hero shooter game. Chewbacca, Battlefront 2, hero shooter game. You know, it's just like, if Battlefront 2, the new one, if they've just decided to like go balls to the walls and just do like heroes versus villains and did like a hero shooter out of that, it would actually be a fire game. I kid you not. If you can choose Delta Squad members as skins for the commando. Oh, dude, I would love that. Absolutely, you could do that in this hypothetical game. Yeah, that'd be a must. That would be a must for that character. It would be a must. Palpatine, lightning abilities. He'd have the dark cloud or slash the shadow ability where he like makes the area around him dark, like a smoke screen, and you know, and he can zap you with lightning. You know, there you go. His ult would be like I think in lore or something, he like makes like force storms or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I think one of my friends told me he has the ability to make like a force storm. So he'd be able to like use the force and shoot out a lightning dark side tornado. I think that would be cool. Okay, so that's his ultimate. Asajj Ventress. Asajj Ventress, golly, I'm trying to think. She's basically the sword fighting assassin, right? So she's an assassin type character. I would give her a movement ability for sure. I would give her, should she be a character that can run on walls? How many characters are we going to give the ability to wall climb and run on walls? And do we give that to Asajj Ventress to make her feel more unique? I would say yes, except the fact that I don't think we've ever seen her run on walls. So it'd be weird to give her that, like, iconic movement, but she's never done it. So I don't think we could do that. Oh man, she'd be definitely assassin character. She'd have like a double slash attack. That would be an ability. What else? It's hard to think. I'm trying to think of like unique moves that Ventress has done, but she also kind of falls under the like just regular sword fighter. She could be just a plain dual wield sword fighter with maybe like a force pull, and then she could force pull somebody into a double slash attack, and then that's how her abilities would be set up, you know? So yeah, I think that works. Kit Fisto, we have to give him the iconic like water ball ability that he has underwater, but he can use it on land because screw you, that's why. Yeah, we're gonna give him that ability. So basically he can shoot explosive force water bubbles as one ability. That's one of his abilities. I want to give him that as Kit Fisto. Is it ridiculous? Absolutely, but I think it's fantastic. So we got to give him that. Okay? And then he just follow up by, he usually fights with one sword. I know the shot that I have him in has his two swords, but usually he fights with one sword, so he's not going to get dual wielding. Sorry. I know I have him in the dual wield sense, but he doesn't dual wield more often than not. So he'd be able to shoot those water bubbles with his one arm, and then he can do like I want to say he does like do I give him another dash attack? I would say he'd get more like this does have a decent amount of movement. Oh man. But it's hard to pair up those movement feats with a combination of the ability I already gave him. You could give him super jump, and then he'd be able to have like a slow fall where he could shoot the bubbles of water down, and then trying to think. No, that wouldn't be fun. That would be too slow paced. No, okay, scratch that. We'll come back to Kit Fisto. Kiadi Mundi, he's, you know... Alright, anyways, we're moving on to the support category, because supports are going to be way more fun to talk about. Qui-Gon, we've already talked about his abilities, but we'll just kind of go over it one more time. Again, he'd have force healing abilities. If there's any character that should have force healing, you know, it should have been Qui-Gon. He shouldn't have died to the stab he died by, but, you know, the plot armor was never on his side, unfortunately. You know, the only character in Star Wars that never had plot armor. Tragic, even. Some would call it a duel of fates. Anyways, so yeah, we would give him some force heal abilities. You have like a constant AoE healing ability around him, sort of like Brig. We can give him a... Nope, that's gonna go to Yoda. Never mind, I'm trying to think. I would say... we'd give him Force Rescue. So it's like Life Weaver, I would say, where he can pull an ally to him, and then he'd have his like shift ability to heal around him. But yeah, we'll give him that, because that would make sense. That would make sense for him. I could see that. Okay, Leia. She'd have a barrier bubble for sure. She could give these drones, like, they're just gonna be like mini drones or whatever, but they're not gonna function like that. They're just gonna be like little bubbles to heal allies for over time. Some healing over time. It'd be like a little green energy bubble she'd be able to throw onto somebody, you know. It would come with her leadership skills, you know. So like her morale boosting ability would encourage other people, and she'd be like able to inspire to heal them. Aayla Secura would have some healing abilities for sure. I think she'd have a healing ability kind of like Cloak and Dagger, where she like, you know, does like a little force push, but instead of like actually pushing somebody, it like shoots a wave of healing energy that way, and then boom, some healing. Yoda, we've talked about him. He'd absorb damage. A lot of it is gonna absorb a lot of damage, and it's gonna be great. I gotta be careful of how much damage he can absorb, because then he can easily become a tank. And we don't want Yoda to be a tank because he's too small to be a tank. But he'd basically function like Jeff the Shark, you know? He'd absorb a lot of damage. You know, he's small. He's a little guy. If you get close to him, he's gonna fuck you up. I really want to put emphasis on his ability to absorb damage, though. That would be what I would base his kit around, and then he'd have some movement for sure. Like a lot of jumping movement. He'd be the only character in the game that could jump 5 times. Or like 3 times. We might, if 5 times might be too much, so 3 to maybe 2 times. 2.5. Yeah, 3 times. We already have somebody with the double jump, so it had to be 3 times. Ahsoka, we've already talked about her, so we're gonna go ahead and skip her. Plo Koon, we've talked about him, so we're gonna skip him. Thrawn, we've talked about him. We're gonna go ahead and skip him too. We're gonna talk about Anakin now, the flex character. So this is the character that the longer you play them, the more you can upgrade them to be a specific role that you want him to be. So if you're playing Anakin in the tank role, he's going to have a lot more abilities for stopping damage, 1, and doing damage, 2. His ult will be basically a mass force choke to everybody. It's going to be a mass AoE force choke. It's going to be similar to Vader's ult, obviously. Not really, obviously. It's not going to be that similar at all, you know. But it's going to, like, reference it. It's going to be a reference. Because Vader's ult is going to be, like, a line-of-sight force choke. Anakin's will be an AoE because he's the chosen one without, you know, so that way it just makes sense. When he's Anakin and he's more powerful, he can hit targets all around him. When he's Darth Vader, not as powerful, but still very powerful. He can hit characters with LOS, you know? Yeah. And it'd be like that. It'd be a force choke or a throw for that, you know. We're getting off topic here. Anakin in support would function kind of like Qui-Gon. Slightly like Qui-Gon, but not have the force like grab ability. He'd just have like an AoE heal ability around him. It'd be similar. But yeah. My brain hurts now, but I think we did a great job talking about it. I think we did a great job putting these like characters in the list that I think it makes sense. Like if Star Wars were to do a hero shooter and they did it similar to this, not one-to-one obviously, because there's going to be people that disagree with my takes, and that's fine, and disagree with like where I place characters, and that's cool, or like even down to abilities that I think they would have, you know, all subjective, it doesn't matter. But I think the concept is fantastic, and if they were to make a hero shooter game, I think it would be amazing. I think the Star Wars hero shooter game would have so much potential. It'd be crazy. I would hop onto that. Like, it depending on how well it is, it might be the main hero shooter I play. It might be, you know? Because we don't have a PvP game where you get to be like a Jedi 100% of the time against 100% of the Jedi, you know? So, like, it may be. I mean, we have Battlefront 2, I guess, so that wouldn't be, like, the gameplay would be, like, objective holds and stuff like that. It'd be fine. It'd be really fun, I think. Maybe. Yeah. Alright, but that's it for this video. If you liked watching, make sure you like and subscribe. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye! Bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye. Okay, there we go. We're done with that. Amazing job, everybody. We made it through. So now, if you want to spam redeems, seriously, thanks, guys, for holding off. I really appreciate it while we were doing that. And thank you guys for joining in on the conversation while we were having the conversation. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, yeah, I think, like I said, I think, like, you know, sometimes doing these tier lists, they're like a lot of fun, and I do enjoy doing them, like, a lot. So, but without further ado, I do want to play some games now. I don't know what games I want to play. We might, you know what? Since we were talking about hero shooters, might as well just go into Overwatch. Have fun playing. Thank you. Are you leaving? Don't leave me. Meh. Aw, man. Okay. You can leave. I'll miss you, Coasty. I see how it is. No one loves me. I'm drawing. I'm gonna go cry. I'm gonna go. I've been drawing too. I can't wait to show you like my art. My art's not as good as your art for sure, but I try. I almost got all my concept arts and stuff done, so like I'm super happy about that. Super happy about that. I'm gonna make you a little announcement that I'm playing Overwatch now. All right, there we go. Care to share? It's for the birthday stream. It's gonna be the birthday poll stream when I do my birthday stuff. I can't share. I can't share until it's my birthday. You gotta wait 2 weeks, 2 more weeks. I gotta finish my 3 art pieces. Well, they're technically finished, but I want to do them digitally, so I moved them over to digitally, and I've been doing them digitally, so. Also, these might... I was talking about this, but look at this. Look. A2 looks like... I don't know. I've never played this game, but they didn't make it where it's just Vendetta wearing the outfit. They tried to make the character look like the character. It's really weird. But... Alright, I'll wait. Thank you for being patient with me. So they have... This looks kind of cursed, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, look at this. It's weird that they gave it to Kiriko, but I mean, I guess it makes sense, maybe. I'm like half tempted to get Nines, but they didn't make him like... I don't know. They didn't make him skinny enough, I feel like. Like in the artwork, look at he's very twink vibe. But then in this, he's beefy. He's beefy. Love Kiriko's 2B, yeah. It's good. Yeah, these skins definitely look pretty decent. For sure, for sure, for sure. Oh man. I don't know what to name the stream now. I'm like conflicted. I don't know what to name the stream. Hey, I'm in the Sorella pocket. Gooba plays the only watch. Overwatch. Now, if anybody wants to play with me, I'm down. I'm so tired. Oh. It was my brother's birthday today, so I went and hung out with him. I was gonna stream earlier in the day, like in the morning, but I decided that I was gonna go hang out with my big bro instead. Yeah, it was good, really good time. Blazy, don't lie. You'd make any excuse not to play with me. I see you. I know in your eyes I come last. I know in you... I saw the new... Yes! I did see the new Dave the Diver DLC. I am so tempted to get it. I love Dave the Diver, for sure. 100%. Don't make me cry, please. I'd never do that. Except that you have done that 100 times. You're like, oh, cool. I would play with Thorn, except that I wouldn't. I would play with Thorn, except that I won't. I would play with Thorn, except that I hate him, and I'll never play games with him, and he'll never be king. And now I'm gonna cry. I'm kidding, of course. Hold on. Michaels! Michaels, do you want to play with me? You want to play Overwatch with me? You want to hang out with me? Can I pick you up? Oh, I totally would play with the Thorn, but no hero shooter stuff ain't my kind of game, to be honest. So I can't at the moment. I'm gonna cry. See, everybody hates me. You all hate me. I get it. I'm just not cool enough to hang out with. Nah, it's okay. I'm joking. I wouldn't want you to ruin your taste of gaming just to hang out with me, Toasty. Maybe I should swap to a single player game then, because I did download this tower defense game. It's called Tangy, and I did want to kind of try it. It has that fantasy vibe, but I'll make it compromise. No, Blaze, I'm joking, Blazy. Blazy, you don't have to. I'm joking. But in the future, I would definitely take you up on the offer. Aw, Micos. Whatever you gotta do, I hope it's fun. Not sad. I want to pop in and say hi. Oh, you're so sweet for that. Thank you. I don't know, because hectic. Yeah. And send huggies though. Thank you. Toxic touch. Ayo. Get in, not the answer. Get in. Get in. Get it. Get it. Not the answer. Oh wow, we're in the Shan pocket. This one's still newish. Not as new as the other ones, but newish. It's still pretty new. You invited me too quickly. No. This is so sad. The Shan pocket, yeah. I hate, but my blood pressure and me heart rate would skyrocket in those games. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah. Yeah, I get ya. Yes, not the answer is here. Let's play. Why did I just see Blazy hop online? Are you pulling Axo to play Overwatch? If I'm into VC while we're on stream, I got a surprise to show you. Yippee! Love surprises. Oh my goodness, I'm so scared, but I'm not that scared though. Ah, no, I don't mean to. You know, I was trying to click back. Squirrel, Screeny Squirrel! Hello! Welcome back! What are you drinking? But I saved coins to get something from this collab and now it's wasted. Why? Is it because everything in this collab is like $30? Someone was outside knocking on my window. I should probably go see what that's about, huh? Give me a moment. I'm gonna grab my sword. Okay. Hello, I'm back. Andrew, oh my goodness, no idea what's happening. Sorry, someone was knocking on my window, so I had to go see what was going on. Ugh. I have a knife and so there's a coasty self-protection is good. Okay. So, what were we talking about before? It was about the Overwatch stuff. Blah. It's just weird. What a weird encounter. The family is supposed to be bank, so Myers moment. Yeah, it's whatevs. It's whatevs. Short-term memory moment. Hey, of course I have short-term memory moment with that. I was more thinking about the knocking on the window thing. That freaked me out. There's nothing wrong with that. It happens. Not that it should happen, but it does, you know. It's part of life. Freaky shit happens. Yeah. When are we gonna get a venture? A venture mythic? This is... The Orisa one is still the worst mythic. And they can add fancy music to try to make it seem good all they want, but it's still bad. This one's not great either. Meh. I don't like any of the mythics. No. The Junkrat one's not that bad. True, Light Fever. This one, this one's not that bad either. Oh, and he keeps the effects. Wow, I wish they would do that with all the skins. Everything else as well. Okay, wait. So okay, wait. Who's on? Blazy's on. I'm inviting Blazy to the game. Okay. What a I feel so bad for that the person watching on YouTube. They probably came in at the weirdest time. Me AFK because someone had knocked on my window, and I come back and I'm like, yeah, I have a knife, I'm good. I also have I have a rifle as well, but that's not really that's not I probably should get a taser or something. I don't know. My brother-in-law tried to offer me his handgun. I was like, no. No. No, I have nothing wrong with guns at all. I have no problem with them, especially if it means a self-defense, because I've been attacked, and getting beat up sucks. 100%. Is a taser at Walmart? Yeah. It's true. We have stolen the Blazy. I don't know if Axo is joining the Blazy or if they're just in a chat, but I have no idea what's going on. So I'm gonna start a game now, since no one told me what was going on. And because I'm starting a game, nobody can get mad. But I got my sister a taser when she started working. Yeah, that's smart. It's okay. I didn't have the Discord audio thing ready, so I think I'm the only one that had my ears blown out of my head with that joint thing.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't trying to. Today's been horrible.
Why has it been horrible?
Because family is mega stupid. Grandma wanted a bureau because another family member's moving out of the house. So then we go over and we have to borrow my dad's truck. Dad doesn't want to help with it. So we're just stuck bringing it over. The truck drives like crap. We get over there. One uncle's drunk at 11:30 in the morning, finishing off a bottle of vodka. Other uncle is just, he helps, so thank God. But still doesn't want to do, like, also he had something else to do. I'm stuck over there having to deal with one person calling and not shutting up on the phone. And oh my God, I wanted to just, I wanted to shove my head into a drywall.
Dang.
Yeah.
That sounds awful.
Let's make history.
It was.
Everything from them.
Because to be honest, I really just want to play with you. I don't want to be mean to Axel at all. I'm not feeling like I'm not feeling up to the rage that Resident Evil 5 does to me, because I hate that game so much.
So you'd rather you'd rather take your anger out on other people in a hero shooter game. I get ya.
I'd rather just play with my buddy Thorn, who I haven't played with in a while. And I feel bad because I really want to be there for you and hang with you, but everybody else is like, no, I want to play you.
I know. That's why I was like, I always get lazy last. I'm always last
That's
pick.
not fair to you. That's not fair to you. I don't want you to always have me last. That's not fair to you.
Oh man.
Did you die? No, you're not
Yeah,
dead.
no, I am dead. I got one kill. They gotta support that locked me down.
I'm sorry, I'm trying.
What? I wasn't blaming you. What the heck? I
No,
just
you're not
got...
blaming me. I'm just saying I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? You didn't even kill me!
Because I'm feeling apology. Don't do that one. No, no, not these. No, I'm sorry, Thorny.
It's okay.
I have not played Overwatch in a minute because I was very, very busy with like other games. I'm just getting back in. Wait, how are you? Who is the person outside your window?
It was family. They came back early. They
Why
just
would
wanted
they
to,
knock on your...
They just wanted to scare the out of me
Why
because they
is
think it's
there-
funny.
why is- Wait a minute. We only have one tank. Give me a second. Because I'm DPS. What is happening? Why do we have... Why are we in a... Why are we in a very audible chat? I think.
Careful research.
Hello.
That's not...
Effective research.
Turn to your right. Hello.
What matters is that we fight to the very last second.
Possible bad message from Giggle Squirt.
There's nothing good that could have come out of that name. Oh gosh, why?
You Overwatch tonight, I'll play. Axel's getting back to me now.
Old news.
That Malga just died. am
my
not
gosh. That lockdown lasts way too long. 3 seconds without abilities. That's nuts.
Ow.
That'd be good against Hammond, though. Wrecking ball. If you can even hit it on him. So, wait, why do we have a Roadhog? We went to one character Malga counters to the other character Malga counters.
I was just picking my tank because you only had one tank.
Getting sweaty over here. That really helps.
You're not the Roadhog. Wait a minute.
I don't know. I'm frozen.
Oh my goodness, that character is so annoying.
Would you be opposed to Axo joining us for this?
No, I thought he was gonna join.
That one hurt.
Of course I'm okay with him joining.
Okay, Bishop, you're the best. I'm sorry. I want to play with you more. I'm overwhelmed. I had a midterm yesterday, but I did great on it. What happened to that Roadhog? Okay, endorse Thorny and not the answer. I'm in the corner. I'm sorry, chat.
Surrender to my will.
Shouldn't be complaining this much.
I don't like support players. I don't like them either.
What? You don't like support player? What the hell?
I was reading the comment.
Oh. Sorry. I'm loading up.
I know you can't see my chat, but I'm streaming, so if I say something just random, I am reading more often than not. If I have to tell you I'm reading every time, that's okay.
No, I can see your chat. I always look at your chat.
Oh, okay. I was like, if I gotta tell you I'm reading every time, I could do that, but my brain might not be able to function that many times
Look,
before I die.
No dying. You're not allowed. You die, then I will come to the afterlife and rip you from Satan's grasp.
Why would I go to hell?
I don't know.
I don't want to go
Maybe he
there.
wants you. You are a villain.
Not a villain for villains.
I really
Meh.
want to be.
I played this game more than you do. Why? How the hell do you have a better endorsement than me? Because I don't know. A really great question. I never let my endorsement go low. I'm always nice.
All right, let's pick up Axo. I said, he said, if okay, it's like he wants you to. You want him to.
An army. I have Overwatch as well. What's the difference then? Oh.
Flirty Flare, new era. Wait, I thought Baptiste wasn't Overwatch. I thought Baptiste was Talon. Confused now.
He started Talon, left Talon, became Overwatch.
Oh. It's kind of. Oh, that's why he looks younger.
Yeah.
Do you have all the not the Overwatch, all the My Hero stuff?
Yeah. You know what character pisses me off?
Tell me.
Lore-wise? Nothing against him gameplay-wise, but lore-wise? Emre pisses me off.
Why does Emre?
I don't understand why they decided to make a Winter Soldier character in Overwatch. I don't get it. Like, if they wanted a highly trained assassin, they could have had a highly trained assassin Omnic, but they just don't want to make it feels like they just don't want to make Omnic characters anymore. So they have an Omnic character controlling Emre. I don't get it. I don't. I do like to hang out with you. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I like hang out with you guys too. But I just don't get it. I don't get it. They're like, we need the Winter Soldier. We're putting him in the game.
I'm sorry.
Meow.
My brain. Okay, I'll give the short version. Every single person in my family is a moron, and I had to carry down a bureau today from upstairs to downstairs, and then into a house, and everybody just didn't want to do it. So that's why I have a migraine right now, and I just want to play with everybody. I just want to chill.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Thank you. Thank you, Gooba. I love you. I love you both. I'm gonna snuggle you both.
Yeah.
Hello, Axel. How have you been?
Meow. Working.
Meow, meow, meow.
Getting high. Eating food. I'm a little chubby guy. Yeah.
Pat. Pudgy. That's okay.
Meow. I'm an orange cat for real.
Meow.
I do like lasagna. It's pretty good.
It is pretty good. I made spinach pasta, like homemade spinach pasta earlier today.
Y'all
The nice
the pasta
beef
part.
Alfredo sauce.
Spinach scares me.
Why? Because it's green?
No.
You hate green things? Do you hate me?
No.
I'm green. Like,
Alright, bro. How can I make this about me? Spinach stinks. That shit reeks, bro. And it tastes icky.
Don't you know,
I don't
like,
eat it. I
what's
don't
his
eat crusty
name?
meat.
There's that cartoon character that likes spinach. It's his whole power.
Fuck Popeye, bro. I don't give a damn about Popeye.
Don't mind if I can play Genji? Yeah, you can play Genji. Are you on?
Get that Gooba in here. We'll do 5v5s because the 5v5s are cool.
What
The
be
hell, there's
what?
a version of Maze thing. Hold on, I'm wondering, there is a Kiriko mythic?
Of course there is. Of course there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amaterasu.
Kiriko's the most likely one to get a third mythic before Venture
There's a
gets
second
one.
one?
Does she have two?
No, but she's still more likely to get 3 before Venture gets 1. Or even Ramatra, for that matter.
Ramatra should get one.
I mean, Mercy has... Wait, let me see. Before I say this...
She has 2.
Yeah, I was like, Mercy has 2 already. Juno has 1, and she's really new, too.
I love Juno's, though. Juno's is so cute.
Yeah. Why are all the supports getting mythics? Like, what's up? Support players must spend the most money in this game.
Hey, my first one I bought was Anubis for Reaper because...
That one was pretty good.
How do I get the... I can just purchase this. I can purchase Iridescent.
That's funny. That's the one I stopped. The Anubis season's the one I stopped buying the battle passes on. The last one I did was the Power Ranger season, and then I stopped getting them.
So Diva's a gamer in this.
Oh yeah.
I'm debating on getting the 2B skin for Kiriko because I love 2B.
I don't really give a damn about Kiriko or 2B, but I like that they have the little pod like following you around. Pretty cool.
Well, I just like 2B, so...
Yeah. Okay.
It's a very well done collab. I think it's very well done. It's definitely one of the better ones, for sure.
Wait, where are all the... Not the events. Oh wait, there's challenges in this. Play 10 games.
Ooh, there's new drafts for Overwatch.
What?
Yeah. Gosh, dude.
Drivers?
I thought they just had some the other day. Oh.
Mauga. Going to be monkey.
We need more thick Venture art. in the world.
True. Ooh, I saw some Venture
How do
4
you
art
get that-
earlier,
how do you
actually.
get that
Feel me to
skin?
send it
What?
to you.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
My Twitter is goated, I guess. I don't know. Hold on. Find it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'll send you like the link so you can get the artist. Boom. Look in DMs.
Actually, I mean, Tony,
Yeah.
do you have the? How many skins for Venture do you have? I want to see all of them because they don't show them ever.
I have just the 2 that Venture has. The Toph skin and the Celestial skin. And then
Get the Celestial.
That was
it's
a battle pass.
that was a battle pass skin. I got the battle pass just for the skin, just because I was like, wow, that's amazing.
It's not this battle pass though.
No, it's done. Oh wow.
Oh, let me leave and rejoin because it's showing like gray bars.
Gray bars. What does that
Oh.
mean?
There we go.
Don't-
Okay. Are you guys ready to play? Are we doing roll queue or 6v6?
6v6 is preferable. I
Alright,
fucking
cool.
hate roll Q, bro.
I also don't like it because I play tank and I don't have fun. I'm playing more Venture now though. I think Venture is getting like, I don't know. I have a lot of fun when I play Venture. It said I sent. I can't. What do you mean?
Thorny needs to get the A2 skin. Because Thorny got big booty.
The what
That's
skin?
true.
For Vendetta, A2. I'm over here with
Oh.
Juno in her Hello Kitty skin and the Forget Me Not.
Yeah, the Hello Kitty collab was pretty good too.
That's so
I was
cute.
I was half tempted to buy a skin, but I didn't, because at the time Marvel Rivals was having a skin. They had the disco skins out, and I wanted the Luna skin more, so I went
Is
with.
this video buffering? It is not buffering. Thorny needs to be in a pocket. Whose pocket are we getting into?
I'm in Cyril's. It has a
Again.
space.
Join
Oh,
my Twitch,
alright.
man, that's-
Alright, I'm going flanker. I'm going damage because I want to show off Anubis.
I thought I heard you say clanker.
I said Anubis.
You know what? I'll be a
And I
clanker.
said
and replace that.
flanker.
Yeah.
Let's make history.
Oh gosh, dang it!
What the Thorny?
We'll have peace at any cost.
Thorny.
The hell could we go 70 altogether? Don't tell me that. I don't want to start raging on in-game pricing.
After the trigger
Do
pull
it.
lies a blissful eternity.
I've already said this. I just like the Marvel Rivals method more. I like how they're willing to do battle passes where you can, you know, they're the preferred method.
Not the answer. I missed the enthusiastic woof. Good, I've already killed you. Yeah, baby.
Such a gamer. Yeah, I got that bitch.
I'm going in.
My balls thorn.
I don't know why I'm like really Well, not me, these stuff is- It's not the game, it's fine. Another reason I was
have any supports. Okay.
We don't have any supports.
I guess alive, not paying him. I was on point! Where were you? Ugh.
I was like 5 feet away.
Why did you not why did you let me die then?
I didn't mean to. Yelling at me.
You're the one that wanted to be yelled at.
I'm not wanting to be yelled at.
When I said we didn't have any supports at the moment, you were like, yes, we do. And then I had to look, and I was like, oh, you just watched me die. I get you. I see you. Damn.
I killed the Rhine.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, he got res.
I tire of
Man, don't call me a good boy. I'm bad.
I still killed their.
I'm playing at people that want to get yelled at and talked down to.
I don't want to fucking get yelled at. Shut up. I'm doing my best.
That's what they say, but it's not what their actions would reflect. I gotta go back to spawn to get healed.
Yeah, fuck that Ron. Pussy ass bitch.
Ronhard is not that good.
He's got a lot of support.
Dumb as fuck.
Got a lot
They're
of
triple
support.
supporting. That's why.
They start swallowing the barrel of my gun.
Kill this bitch. Yeah, fuck him.
I don't know who Widowmaker is, but they better kiss me on the cheek later.
Wait, our Widowmaker?
Yeah, I just saved their life from Emery. He was about to ult them.
That's not the answer.
Colin! Oh, nice. Well, I know I'm gonna just get kicked in the face. Never mind.
Also Kale. Hi, Kale.
Nice.
Of course it's fast into the iris. Can't do anything other than pass into the iris.
Boy, be careful. You're low. Blazy, back up.
Oh,
Or
I'm
not.
Sorry.
Oh.
I had to commit to something.
No one can hide from my
You said that as I was like mid teleport. I'm not gonna lie.
Chaos! Hello, Chaos. Love you, Chaos.
Wait a minute. I have an idea.
Ah, we're in the rest pocket. I gotta collab with him again sometime.
Jesus. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I love playing this. Shut off your brain.
That was scary.
We won, but yeah, damn.
Yes!
That's a pretty easy.
Lauren, you did more damage than me.
Let's go, guys.
A lot of pockets. Yeah, I'm the pocket-sized villain. Of course I have a lot of pockets. And always getting more.
What skin is that? Oh, it's Zenyatta.
experience
prosperity.
How is that a play of the game?
Because he saved the Reinhardt's life.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know how play of the games work nowadays.
I don't either.
You just flip a coin.
Yeah, they really are just coin flips, huh?
They got our names on a wheel and they spin it.
And used to the darkness.
Boing, boing,
Select
boing. I'm
ammo.
boing it.
I'm happy we're playing this, to be honest. Tony, would you like to see a new commission?
Boing.
Yeah.
Alright, let me grab it. Let me find the
Axo.
pocket site.
Now traveling to
Are you gonna play Overwatch with me on my birthday?
When's your
Your
birthday?
birthday. Your
The
birthday.
March
Hey, oh, I can tell
26th.
you. I was just
I'm gonna be
say
playing
that.
all day,
I'm not-
24
I'm not working
hours.
that day, I guess.
If you can't spare 15 minutes to play with me, I'm going to haunt you forever.
Alright, we need
Okay.
two. We need another healer. Thorn, I'm gonna do something for you.
You're gonna have to remind me.
I'm not gonna remind you.
Thorn, you play Venture. I've got Kiriko, okay?
Yay, adventure!
Let's make history.
I still have much to
I'm gonna
learn.
get something. You can
Oh my god, look at
take
look
clamp
at that
on
healer.
to them. And they gets taped on and stuck to them. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, tape, poor girl. I'll look at the art when we're loading into the next round, or if I have a long spawn. Me. It's because I have to tab out.
Alright, yeah, fair. When we next round, oh my god! I got you,
Fuck, these things are beating me up. Ow.
They're taking the point.
Head patted. The head patted.
Whoopsie daisy.
He went monkey. That's who went monkey.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, what are their cats? What are their fucking cats?
And the
Dang
right
it.
and left.
Oh my god, are you serious right now?
Whose emo is that, Coasty? What in the world? That's amazing.
I am such a klutz.
Yeah, the topper team is a low-key hidden, like, gotcha. It's a gotcha. I'm in different outfits slightly.
Tony!
What? Oh, I didn't realize we lost our other tank.
Yeah. I was just saying that.
A better
We are
world
not
is
fighting.
possible today.
What the hell is this fucking fuck?
Let the keep in.
I got it. Maybe I'll wait for this.
I am.
Bro. What a goofball.
力挽狂澜。
Finally, really took my thing. Added the Vori mod. Oh wow.
Let's see, what can I do? Oh,
Alright, I'll look now. I'm free.
Fighting battles at
Oh, that's very cute. I love it.
I
I
hope
know,
you
right?
remember
I
to
saw
take
it and I
time
was
for
like,
yourself.
go ahead, it was 14 dollars.
Sometimes, but I have so
Nice.
much to do.
You must bark at it.
That's always the excuse.
Muff, 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 muff.
Goodbye.
Meh.
The perfect world is shaped.
Why do I like it
by
when I
my
see you
hand.
couch in your details?
Round 2. Capture the objective.
Are you Domina? You're Domina. That is the green goober.
Engaging
Green's
the
your favorite color?
targeting hostile.
No, I would say my favorite color is yellow.
Warrior manifested.
It's off your phone.
Power at my fingertips. Behind, I shall take the objective.
Okay, you know what?
You have my sympathies. Positively radiant. Keep an eye out. Do not test my patience. Light interfering. Shaping our defense.
I can't touch you.
I have such impeccable taste. Crystalline perfection. They outnumber us. No part of me. Get in there. Simply unstoppable.
I'm not unstoppable. That was a terrible time to ult me. Meh.
Oh my god, you're a banana.
I mean, gosh dang it. Shut up, Junkrat.
They must be held responsible.
That was a banana. Sorry, not the answer. Don't. You can't ult me when my whole team's dead. I'm as a tank. It's good for. Not the answer. This is why you're not gonna get. You, oh my goodness. Oh, I killed one.
Got you in my sights.
Not the answer. Say if you're a stat farmer, that's good. At this stage in the game, if you're a stat farmer, because that's what it would be. There would just be stat farming, like a loser. That's what I would say.
Why that's fun? Stop doing it.
I don't know.
Sharper than words.
We can't get past Sigma and Orisa, the two most annoying. Oh, not the two most annoying, but second and third.
This guy
For
believe
sure.
in me. That's what I do. Yeah, nah. We're just gonna put it up on me.
Can unfold. Crossing the barrier.
Burn to death.
Oh my gosh, so annoying.
No. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Fuck you.
I'm on the point.
Defeat.
Right, I need a second. We need to go back. We need to go back to the thing. I gotta go. I gotta unplug something.
That's okay.
Be like one. I'll be like 1 minute. I promise.
Well, just go. That's fine. Alright, so we have
just gonna
new
put my-
people in chat.
I can't go-
I know. We do. We have everybody here is new to the game. Not the answer. The only two experienced players are me and you. Everybody
Hey.
else is new.
Hey,
I've been playing
don't
since
mind.
2017, by the way, and I was doing just fine.
I'm mediocre.
Anyways,
First match of the day, by the way.
yeah. First match of the day.
Mediocre.
Or I guess second match.
Second match, yeah.
Gotta go do a thing.
Okay, fine. Yeah, not the answer. I'm sorry. We have one new person in the chat, and the other two are very experienced players. It was just the first. It's a warm-up game. There you go. Is that better, or does that make you happy? Overwatch hub. Hello, Arvin. Hi. Hi.
We will have peace at any cost. Missteps punished.
Triple.
The flames of liberation rise.
Sextuple kill.
Enough of you.
Oh, darn me. My God, it's Riki.
Limitless but devour them. I am on fire.
That's okay. I have a lot of friends from the Philippines. One of the person that does my art is from the Philippines. They're really cool. Huh?
Triple kill.
Multiple targets eliminated.
Quadruple.
Hi, Ricky. Wait, no more VIP to redeem? Yeah, I turned it off. I answered you in my head, but I don't know if I said it out loud. I turned it off for a while just because, I don't know. I kind of go back and forth on it. It's just kind of like one of those periodic things where it's up and then it's gone and then it's up and then it's gone.
It'd be a story VIP.
VIP? Yeah, when I turn the thing back on, for sure. Hmm.
Double kill. Triple kill.
An
I
efficient
don't know.
tactic.
I'm indecisive. What game called? The game is called Overwatch. It's a hero shooter game. Are we all back?
The flames of liberation rise.
All right. We're gonna put us in a game. Is that cool with everybody?
Is Zach still here? Thank you, Chair.
Is he here?
I heard him.
I say yeah.
Okay.
I'm calling.
I'm glad you're home. Yeah, man. I hope work went well. Nice. We love that. We love awesome coworkers.
Vote for a map.
G-Sups. I want Dorado. Kirito and Mori.
Oh, wow, that was close. Democracy almost didn't win.
Traveling to the
Jump in here,
Ah!
start.
How rude.
least you're a goober. I'm going healer.
You were telling me. Yeah, no problem.
So did you add new jump scares?
No, not yet. No.
I better not see
I
your
haven't
face
seen
in
that
my
one.
neck of the
I only
woods.
saw the one where you run at the screen.
Oh, there's 3 of them in there. It's RNG.
I'll show you what fear means.
I got you, Mega. I thought there was a Megatron skin for him.
This is no game. This is survival.
I finally have a game to play with. It's awesome and fun and awesome. Also, I also have that battle golf game you have.
Oh, Super Battle Golf? I don't know if I can play that with you guys. I'm gonna be honest. That game makes me rage. That game...
1. Attackers.
You don't want to get mad at us, or you don't want to?
No, because I feel like you guys would take it personally.
Well, I wouldn't. I just don't want to make you upset at all.
Exactly. Which is why I can't play the game with you. Or why I wouldn't.
What the hell is shooting me?
Yeah.
Oh no, they have that's our stage up.
Nice.
Take everything from them.
Thorny, what do you like to get on your pizza?
Mushrooms. I like mushroom pizza. Sometimes the mushroom pineapple pizza is pretty good too.
Or Cuba. I will never judge your
They're moving the payload. Let's stop them.
choices. I asked you a question. It's not my place to.
What? My answer is peak. I have a peak answer for pizza toppings.
I just put mushrooms on a pizza. Yes, I'm on board. Ow, ow, it doesn't like me. Hampton, Hampton, Hampton!
It's
Calling Hampton.
Minor perk unlocked.
This will prove useful.
Welcome back, Screeny Squirrel. What? That's a combo. Yeah, it's my combo. That's what I like. I like plain mushroom or mushroom pineapple. And, you know. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it must be just like the way it tastes.
Need to stop the payload.
No more conversations will be started.
Group up here.
That's not what I was doing. I just got killed by.
I was
Was it me? What did I say? What did I do?
well, you just wanted to be sarcastic.
Wait, what? How?
You're moving the payload. Let's stop them.
I just like the way that mushroom pineapple pizza tastes.
Fine.
Was that? I wasn't being sarcastic.
When I was like, I wouldn't be able to eat that.
But that's
Be like,
okay.
well, I thought we had different tastes.
Well, yeah. If you wouldn't be able to eat that, then you would have just have different taste in pizza. I wasn't trying to be sarcastic.
I just like cheese on my pizza. I'm a basic ass bitch. Sometimes I'll have sausage.
Are you having a okay night, XO? You seem upset about something.
60 seconds remaining.
I just don't watch people play. Also, fuck their Farah.
Yeah, bar is pretty annoying.
I mean, I'm not.
Incoming.
Was that all?
No. Hampton can go suck a dick. Fucker. You got a donut.
Oh no.
What is this fucking guy's obsession with me? Oh my.
Are we in Thorn's lobbies?
All I know is I'm lagging a bit. I keep rubber banding, making it hard to play. My stream might be down. Right. Mr. Circle, hello, hi hi. Dang it, I knew I was dead. Ah! We're back in the Starwars pocket.
Get there.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I got you. Fuck, I'm out of that. Okay. Fine.
Together then strikes him down.
What's your favorite
Brother, stop that payload. Move together.
I have a few favorite skins, yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
There we go. Happy almost 4-year anniversary. Thank you.
What's next?
That is almost your four-year anniversary, isn't it?
Well, kinda. It depends on the timeline. I mainly started streaming in 2020, so, but I don't know. It's confusing. I don't know what to count as an anniversary for my channel because I've kind of streamed a long time, but not long at the same time.
Sony's been cute, so 6 years. 6-year anniversary.
Almost been following for 4 years. Oh wow! Was it the Smash Bros? I believe I was streaming 4 years ago. It would have been mainly Smash Bros. I was streaming. I was a Smash Bros content creator for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
Yeah, Hammond's the most annoying tank in the game for sure.
I usually don't have much work but this match is just holy shit.
That's I mean, yeah, nobody ever has issues with him, but he's just really annoying. He just doesn't die more often than not.
Rains from above.
Back up.
I'm going, I'm backing, I'm backing, I'm backing. Thank you for keeping me up.
Welcome, buddy.
No, Hammond, Stargate, SG. What a fucking nerd.
I'm gonna be honest, Pokemon Wind and Wave looks pretty decent. looks better than ZA already. I can say that confidently. I was not impressed with ZA. I watched a lot of people stream it and play it, and it just didn't look like it was for me. But then again, I'm not like a city environment person. I don't, you know.
Don't say that just yet.
Where is it? Where is it?
I got carried this fucking hand. Let's go.
Right where the bus is now, bitch.
Nice. Good job, everyone.
See, now I'm like the happiest that I've ever been. I'm just like a happy little guy now. I'm so full of
Yeah, I knew this
joy.
guy was I knew this guy was
Are you sure?
Yeah. We won. That's all I need to do.
Yeah, winning is pretty hard to do in this game.
6v6 in particularly.
I'll have one good night and then I'll have 5 really bad nights.
In Overwatch?
Yeah. This
Yeah.
game is hell.
Yeah, I usually get a feel for the night in the first hour, and if I'm not enjoying the first like 4 games, I just hop off. Just because I know it's just like the algorithm that this game does for matchmaking, it's just like set in stone, you know? It's like you're either gonna have a good night with like decent matchmaking, or you're just gonna have a bad night with terrible matchmaking. And it's like it's like a YouTube algorithm, but for matchmaking. It kind of sucks.
Oh, I love this one. Companion is so cute.
Yeah, everybody's doing great. No improvements required.
I'm not a super bottom.
You kind of are.
It's not true.
Let's do... Yeah, Midtown, probably. For the Crusaders!
Beer.
Beer.
Lancet Winds and Waves looks like a Poketopia ripoff. First off,
That doesn't even make sense.
Poketopia?
Pokopia?
Listen up, Buster. This Pokopia. Also,
Yeah, they're learning. They're finally doing good by copying other people's homework. Finally, jeez. Somebody had to say it. I guess it had to be me.
I'm gonna buzz you, brother. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna be Juno this game.
We will have peace
I turn
at any
into
cost.
Juno.
A lot
You know,
simpler
act
when I
detective.
was robbing banks with the deadlock.
Without you, this endeavor would fail.
Meow.
You can call me Goober, because I'm Goobin.
I still have much to learn.
This is no game. This
I'm not
is
the answer.
survival.
With your name.
Will we ever hear not the answer's voice?
I have.
Without fear, there is no
What's it like?
fury.
Beautiful.
Lance wants me to say I'm a good boy, which,
Are a good boy.
record, I don't believe is true.
The answer's pretty easy. It's already...
Fuck!
We'll still have something.
Stand still. I'm so wiggly.
Yeah.
Bitch, Ash up top.
Bye.
Defense red.
I
Woo. There we go, there we go. Back up, back. Oh, careful, careful. They got a sniper on the right. Two of them, actually.
My penultimate is down.
I need to unbind my melee.
Nah.
There we go. I just got my shield back. I'm sorry.
Answer right now. Let me answer as a little guy.
This will prove
Tony and
useful.
Axel fit in both of my butt pockets.
Oh, Axel's a tiny now too.
Numbered.
Axel's always been tiny.
Oh.
Not necessarily true, but I guess it could be.
Oh my god. Not kill me at all.
Why are these guys obsessed
No, that's not our guy.
This is my shit. I'm so fucking
This is a Star Wars series, telling me.
pissed. I got help.
Oh my goodness, I'm lagging so hard. Jeez.
Is it lag or is it a
I'm lagging. Like I am slingshotting across the battlefield.
Found their turret.
Failure is not
flying
defeat.
shit?
Jeez.
Enemy turret here.
I'm in the red pocket. What the heck? Good night, Coasty. I'll miss you.
Smoke.
All three of you are hardly distinguishable, are drowned out by the gameplay audio, by the way.
We will see.
Got it. Thank you for letting me know. Bam. Hopefully that's a little bit better.
Horny good boy.
Oh gosh.
Horny. Axel, I couldn't hear you from there.
Thank you, Lance. Appreciate it. Meh.
We love Lance. Oh my god, you are in the Ren pocket. Have you been in the Blazy pocket recently?
Not for a while.
A better world is
Aww.
possible today.
You're Winton. You're Winton. Hi, monkey. Hi, monkey. You
I
okay?
can barely hear them.
Hear who?
You and Blazy.
Oh.
We're talking
they're
about.
yeah, they're just
Sucker
not
food.
talking. Blazy's talking. Turn Blazy out.
I.
But now I'm starting to wonder.
Yeah, got wonder. Going behind you. Good job, Winton. Did they buff him a lot?
No, it's
Like,
just
not
the low healing in the game made him better. They nerfed a lot of healing, and they gave everybody kind of like a...
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
No. I can hear Blazy and Axel less now.
I just got another challenge with Domina done. I don't know how many people I have shielded, but you know, I did my thing.
Stupid. Not the answer.
Oh, if I'm lagging again, great.
I got you, Thorny. No monkey, come back here.
Well, I can't. I gotta get in there somehow.
Well, you gotta get healed.
There we go. That was a good push that I just did. Yippee.
Good monkey. I got peanut butter. I love peanut butter actually. I would actually keep a jar of peanut butter just in my room with a spoon. Oh my god. Nine. Where are you? Warrior and combat. Oh, I can barely. Sorry, Lance.
I think it's Zen came back. Me.
Just feeding them at this point. Fuck.
Into the iris.
Dude, stop passing into the fucking iris.
I got him to ult, so that's good because he just wasted that to stay alive. Dang it! They shredded me though.
No,
those
monkey
two.
guy.
Dude, time and barely. It's a little better, but it's the same. Like you're using the same mic, but Blazy are 10 feet back.
An enemy turret here.
But I am closer than I was before. Excuse me before time permits.
Moving back.
Is anybody else having the audio problem, or is it just Lance? Because
You just gotta get on the point.
I'll get on the point.
I'm dying. Nine. Who's the mouse? Whose mouse butt are you in?
This is the King Vikarov mouse.
I don't know this. I don't know this mouse.
They're giant. They're big mouse.
I want to be big mouse. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh, I tried. Yeah, mouse box. Yeah. Dang it, I couldn't make it back there in time.
Damn it. There's nothing I could do there.
Thank
Bye.
Play of the game.
Yeah, good job, Thorny. Thorny's just amazing as a monkey.
I'm being shaken. Okay, so I need to go here because now I'm confused. Like, I don't... What is fine audio? And what? Lazy talk.
I'm talking. I love better talking.
His audio sounds fine.
I am a
Me.
goober. Thorny, you're not a participating channel in the thingy of the thingy. You are a participating channel of the thingy of the thingy. But why am I not getting the loot box? I don't get it.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to watch it to redeem the stuff.
I should have
It's not
drops
giving-
enabled.
It says it is, but it's not giving them to me. What's going on? Oh, I am eligible to get it. Wait, never mind. I lied.
Okay,
Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm just stupid. Okay, I'm gonna reboot my game real quick. Cause I haven't opened a loot box in weeks, and I just wanna. I also got I can't say it. Remistletoe.
I sound loud. I don't think the game or they sound quiet.
Baby.
I hear Blazy over my game.
Man.
I can turn Blazy up a little bit more and Exo a little bit more, but they're already in the yellow on OBS for Mike. I don't want to peak their audio.
Peak audio.
Maybe turn the game down?
Yeah, I did. I turned the game down.
Okay.
Okay, I have a loot box. Can I get something good? Or am I just gonna get a blue?
Wait, I do too.
Um,
Think. Oh, never mind. I'm silly.
That's weird. Like, I just rewinded the stream. It sounds decent on my end. Like, yeah, my mic's loud, but that makes sense because, like, my stream, and then they sound fine. They're louder than the game, or they should be now for sure. But
You are the goober.
okay, I turned my mic down a little bit, so and then I
Maybe
turned them
get-
up a little bit, and then we're getting surreal a lot tonight.
Yeah,
A
you're getting
lot.
Cyril. You're getting Cyril's pocket a lot.
Yeah. I don't know.
We love
I'm just gonna have to delete the pocket redeem and redo it and do it under the no repeating one, so it can't repeat after X amount of times. I gotta fix that. It's so annoying. But it is genuinely random because this is random and it can happen, but I want it to be like a not random but still random, you know?
Kind of.
Not the answer. What do you think? Do you think the audio is too loud or quiet?
We love that goober.
He doesn't get hard counter, yeah. Mouse pocket, yeah. King Vicroft, the
Mouse
King
pocket.
Mouse. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's fine on my end. Okay. I think your audio is fine. Okay. Alright, are you guys ready? We're missing somebody. Blazy,
Are
why'd
we?
you...
Because I told you I was restarting my game.
Oh, join back, silly.
I'm joining back. I want nothing better than to join back. You're my goober friends. I love you all.
This should be a little bit more distinct now. I turned them up and the game down a little bit.
To remember.
That's fine, I guess. Yeah. There's always room for improvement, so don't worry. Appreciate your feedback.
I love your face.
Wow, is this it's the gold currency. Yippee.
Oh, jump scare.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
The one
The One Piece?
is real. Can we get much higher? So high.
Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, that's the one I noticed. I love Thorny with the knife.
Yeah, it's a good one, yeah, for sure. Meh, 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 meh.
Choose your mouth.
Nepal. Baby, forget me nuts.
It's okay. There's just minor tweaking of audio. It's not like it's gonna make it blow up, I hope.
Blow up?
And honestly, everybody's mic output is different, and I mostly was adjusting. I adjusted the game audio in OBS, but I was adjusting their audio in Discord.
Thorny, protect your ears. Thorny explosion.
Kaboom. Blah!
Not that kind of explosion.
Oh.
Oh my god, is that a thorn? No, they're not the answer. Hi, not the answer. Where's the thorn? That's an Axo. There's a Thorny. Thorny's a Doomfist?
Yeah.
I Doomfist.
Man, thank you for putting me in a cup of noodles, Lance. Meow, 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 meow.
Thorny, how do you like your ramen?
I like it with eggs.
Hampton.
Yeah, I think.
The objective is now.
Better watch out.
We got her.
Is for the weak.
Nice job, Kirito.
World is possible today.
Let's get that stupid
Hi,
hamster.
mate. Hi, mate. I miss you,
We
mate.
love
I
Mac
haven't hung out with you in forever. I want to hang out with you sometime. Oh, we're in the garlic pocket.
Stabbed in the back. Hampton.
Oh, if I can't make that jump, okay.
Thorny monkey. Thorny, come back. I'm gonna
I did a
kill you.
panic. I messed up my jump again. My goodness.
Oh my god, Domina! Domina! Oh my god, is that a garlic pocket? Why does Galik's butt look like a heart? Tony, I'm coming for you. Me, 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 me.
Oh, man.
No,
I can
Tony.
grab a coffee and be ready in 5. What the? Don't need a support player? Yeah, we could always use another support player. I'm lagging up the butt right now, so I can't play at my peak self. So we're kind of handicapped. I'm gonna give him a moment because I keep slingshotting backwards randomly.
Up top, wrecking ball.
Metabolic dunno.
Owl. I was smell.
Bring in the rain. Dirty now. Was on fire. I mean, oh dang, we love Matt. Matt, we want you. I hope we get some dubs. The dragon become me. So you're doing good.
Right. I mean, hopefully we can get some dubs.
Hamster.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Stupid fucking ball.
I'm really struggling right now, though, Matt. I am lagging super bad. I'm surprised that the stream quality is still decent. I'm sure it's dropped down to 0 for a bit.
Darn me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to bark.
You need me to. You need me to what? You need me to.
I'm gonna give you tummy rub for that.
Right.
And Donnie, I love you. Thank you for always thinking of me.
I should have packed a wetsuit.
Hi, Rat King. Whoa, not the answer. It's Hazard.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Win done. Yeah, stream. Are you downloading something, Glenn?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
Also, the stream quality's fine, so you might be downloading something.
I swear if it's a Fortnite update or something, I'm gonna be pissed.
You don't play Fortnite?
I actually can't look.
Might. No, it wouldn't be a Fortnite update. Wouldn't be a Fortnite update until like the 19th. So like Thursday.
Dang it, I knew I was gonna die. A good character to play while I'm lagging.
Winton.
I don't know.
My vocabulary.
While you're
Can't
lagging.
make good jumps with lagging Winton. I keep jumping short. It's ridiculous.
Oh, Lance is playing this too.
Who?
Lance.
Lance.
Yeah,
Lance. I'm gonna try to save you, Axo.
Thank you.
No problem.
My hands smell like baby.
Good pick on Donna.
That Hampton is level 486. What the hell?
Wait, what?
Yes.
How do you even see that?
I got killed by him.
Oh.
What in the lagging world is going on?
He is level 486. What the fuck?
And talk about literally having no life and living off the government.
Bro, Wrecking Ball though? Of all characters, why Wrecking Ball?
Because he's
so
annoying
weird.
and it makes people's days ruined.
Honestly.
Is your day ruined?
Whenever I have to go up against Wrecking Ball, yeah, I would say so. I mean, I'd rather go up against... I know a lot of people would disagree with this, but I'd rather go up against Malga.
Oh, I'm fine with that. I'd go up against Malga if it meant not ever playing against another freaking,
I need to get a good chance to go in there and pop my ult.
yeah.
Alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I have all day over here. I'm not going over there.
Okay, I didn't really do shit with that, but I got the Ana at least. Oh.
Getting on the point, I don't, never mind, I'm not getting on the point.
And yeah, the whole enemy team gets on the point.
I'm getting into orbit. Come here, monkey. We got the hazard over here.
Nice. I'm glad we got it.
Monkey, come over here. I might keep calling you just monkey. You're not monkey. You are Thorny.
I'm a scientist. I'm Winton.
Winton scientist monkey.
What in the lag spike was that? I heard him, I jumped, and it reset me on my jump. That's so weird.
Winton.
I am gonna try my best to keep playing, but I might need to stop and see what is downloading or something, or restart my game because I am lagging so bad.
Stupid fucking snowball. You might need 2 healers. Fine, I'll change.
Oh my gosh, I can't even get to this door! I can't.
Darny, you're cute. Even when you're angry. No!
How am I still? I'm still getting kills, but I'm lagging so bad.
Eyes are bleeding. Round 2 lost.
Once more into the breach.
Oh, not the answer. Did you hear that they're lowering the amount of Fortnite currency you get for the same amount of money?
That's bullshit.
Let's get this mission started.
Oh, I love Lamia. That's cute.
The end draws near.
You're cute.
Oh, you.
No, you.
No, you.
Thorny, you are. Thorny, the only reason I like saying I'm cute is because you're cute.
What? That makes no sense.
Because you're cute goober.
You're a cute goober.
You are my gooba, bro.
How'd that not hit? Okay, so I'm inside the bubble, but it still hit me. Got it. Okay. Awesome. I was inside my bubble and the sleep dart still hit me. Still slept me. Because the only reason I know that is because when I was sleeping and he was shooting at me, it did no damage to wake me up. So I just... Alright.
French tech support.
Oh my gosh, I'm taking so much damage.
Thorny, no! Thorny!
I already knew I was dead. I tried to keep the supports distracted, but they don't need support to stay alive.
My fucking god, bro.
Oh my gosh, what was that?
Yummy.
Oh my gosh, I am lagging so bad. Holy cow, dude. Okay, I'm gonna try to swap to Reinhardt, see if I can do something. Or no, Roadhog. Roadhog, cause ball. Oh my gosh, I literally saw that.
I can't do shit.
Yeah, I know.
Like dead ass. I get there and I immediately fucking die every time. I hate this shit so much.
Yeah. I'm trying, but I'm literally lagging so bad. I whenever I get into the fight, I just start bouncing around and rubber banding, and I have to just hope and pray I can get somebody. Okay, cool. We're done. I gotta leave. I'm gonna quit my game real quick. I gotta see if something's downloading because I am lagging so bad.
It's okay, Bodhi. How do you get these Overwatch points?
The yellow coins or whatever. Those.
No. The
teardown multiplayer.
The ones.
This teardown.
The what?
Like the ones for like the teams.
You can't get those anymore. It says on the shop that they stopped being sold in 2024.
Oh, how do you get them? Well, then how do you get the skins?
If you didn't get them before they stopped selling them, you just can't get them. I don't know why they fucking have that shop there.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
It's so stupid.
What? What did you find out, Thorny?
The game actually looks pretty fun.
Teardown?
Teardown? You haven't played it before?
Teardown is awesome.
I thought the game was already like fully released, but I guess the full release is finally coming out.
It said it released. It looks like it said it released in 2022.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it until now. Then that's so weird. Okay.
It's pretty cool. I think you'd like it.
I can't stop playing it. Yeah, I gotta cancel all my stuff, and I'm not gonna go back to Fortnite. Well, I will. I will if I play with Flames, but that's very unlikely. Dang, dude. At least when we played in Chapter 4, we got the best that Fortnite could offer, and then everything after was just kind of downhill since. At least we got peak Fortnite. We played in peak Fortnite. We could say that. You know, not a lot of people can say they played in peak Fortnite, you know?
Ernie, I'm gonna hug you.
I'm gonna hug you back.
You gonna hug my butt.
I will. I join VC now. Yeah, join.
Join, Matt.
Matt, you should have permissions to join.
We love it, Matt.
Alright.
I'm gonna go play with Chonky and Lance. Meow.
Alright. Bye, Axo. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye. Meow. Have a good night.
You too.
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay. We have a Matt.
Hello.
Oh, not the answer went into a game already.
We'll wait for the answer.
How have the games been so far? Because I only.
Why am I not in your group? I am in your group. I thought I was in your group.
What?
They've been up and down. Honestly, more down than up. But that's kind of to be expected with Overwatch.
The last time I played, I think the best I did, I went like I had 10 games, just went 5-5. It was just an even game. Like
that sounds like a great night.
I
think
it really does, doesn't it?
Yeah, more often or not, I go like negative 10 games, and I win maybe 1 or 2 and lose the rest.
Oh, so it's like streaky for you, like it just like yeah.
It's like long losing streaks more often than not.
I love Matt's little character.
Oh, you like my little reactive? Yeah.
That's very cute.
Thanks.
Guy, you're cute.
Ah, thank you. I like yours too. I like Bob. I like yours, Thorny's. That's the same one that Jenny picked up. I love those.
I'm a gooba.
I need to get a chibi one like that though. But maybe not Repo style, just because I think Repo's done and over. But I love it.
Yeah, it's probably like it. Well, it got like a little life. When was it? Like a couple months ago, they had an update for it. It was okay, but yeah, it's not enough to keep it interesting.
Yeah.
Anymore.
It's like what Peak did. Like Peak's done. Like they did their final update. They said that they were done with the game after this final update. So, which is kind of sad. I liked Peak, but I get it. Like they're moving on to the next friend swap game they want to make. So
Yeah, really. Which I get it, because they have like a very short lifespan, these things.
yeah. Lethal Company, I
I'm
think,
surprised.
lasted a long time though.
I was just gonna say I was surprised that lasted as long as it did.
Well, it was the
Lethal was
first.
amazing.
It was like it was the first Lethal. It set a genre, I should say. Like it was
What about
a
Among
standard
Us?
for a genre.
Yeah.
So, and I think the reason why it lasted so much longer than the other ones is just that it worked so well with mods that it
Oh, yeah, it
always
did.
felt like it was changing and updating, and you know, it was just
Yeah.
really, really well done. It's still
The
going
mods are
on.
great.
It's Lethal still pulls the same amount of numbers as Repo does still, like now. So same with Peak. They both all pulled around the same amount. So Lethal's still holding on, I would say, but
Yeah.
definitely not as big as it was. That game was so huge when it came out.
At its peak, it was. I don't know where it exactly was on, like, you know, if you look at like Steam charts and stuff, but I swear it had to have been like top 5 games, like
Oh,
for
yeah.
the longest time.
Oh yeah, definitely. I wish we had the group that we have now when Lethal Company dropped. We would have so much content. It would have been so
yeah.
much fun.
I would have helped you.
Yeah. I like keeping
I
an
love
eye on.
these.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I love these new skins for Overwatch. I haven't gotten back in since they had the Nier Automata skins.
Did
Yeah,
you buy
this-
Nier Automata?
I really want the fucking.
I would pick them up, but I miss when they used to be only $50, not 70, like for the
I know
bundle.
it's
Darn.
very expensive.
Darn, your
Yeah.
camera went off.
Oh, what? My camera went off.
Oh
What do
no,
you mean?
it's back.
Yeah. I am definitely
watching
lagging over something. I don't know what.
Was it just the game or was it everything? Because I know you're saying the game was lagging, but I don't know if anything else was. Was Discord okay or?
Discord was fine. I didn't disconnect from there.
Okay.
It looks like my stream
check
is
your
actually
phone?
doing better now, though. I'm at.
Okay.
So I wonder if I'm fine.
Yeah, it could have just been the game, and then just maybe restarting it, fix whatever.
Per
Yeah.
snaps.
Here we go.
Okay, is
we
Matt
go.
is Matt a Kiriko main?
Oh no, I play support, but I mean I can play
What
her.
am I gonna fight you for?
I kind of just bounce around. Like I like to play a lot of Ana, but I'll probably just do whatever.
I'm Mora, Juno, and Kiriko.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really play either of those too much, so you can play whatever you want. I like to fill, honestly.
Yay!
I'll try to be Venture, but if I gotta play tank, I'll play tank.
Mm-hmm.
You play the character you want to play as. Atilis. Don't make me charge you. You don't have the charge anymore. Why do we not have the charge? Alright, now top of the thorn.
Oh yeah, charge and the charge thorn. I took that down because it was too intense on my computer because it had to load 3 animations at the same time.
Oh my
when
God,
I'm
you got
playing
cherries.
games, so I was like, maybe if I get a stronger PC, maybe. Dang it!
What
man,
happened?
I'm gonna be stuck playing tank all night. I'm gonna be stuck. That's okay. I love tank.
I think tank is very satisfying. I'm just not very good at it.
Let's see, what is Matt's skin? Where is Matt?
I like tank
There's
better in Marvel Rivals because I feel like I can contribute more.
The bouncing. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I like tanking in Rivals more as well. It's definitely a lot more expressive, I think.
Yeah. Overcharged.
If I ever have to do it.
I like tanking in Rivals. Like the tanks are a lot more fun, and Like I can solo carry in that game as a tank, which is really nice. Which is a really nice feel. In Overwatch, I cannot. I'm really anchored down to what my teammates can do to even exist in the game.
Yeah, it does not let you, like I said, the expressiveness isn't as good.
Got her weak. I got flamed at weak. Overcharged Thorn. There's Koji in here. 9.
Oh my god.
No, Matt.
They just like fucking completely like one-shot me.
Oh my goodness. Playing tank in Overwatch feels like walking in a swamp. Like I'm literally trugging through to exist in the game.
Clever tactics. Finally.
It's like I'm a squishy tank that does little damage. You know, I have to hit more shots than a support or DPS has to hit on me to kill them, which doesn't make any sense.
Ramatra just in general, like is it just like, oh my god, I just died in 5 seconds. I didn't even see it coming.
You start. No, no. He's the Junker Queen.
Just trying to save their life.
Man.
I'm draining him. I'm draining him.
He's like literally 1 HP.
There we go.
I tire of these games.
We got eerily quiet.
I was focusing, man.
I was walking in, that was a really tough
game
fight.
did, not you. Like the game just got like eerily quiet.
Really?
Yeah, everybody was respawning.
Take everything from them.
Oh, the Reinhardt's somewhere.
Yep, up top, up top, up top.
Yeah, they're above,
coming.
above us, yeah. And behind us.
I'm gonna try to protect you as best as I can, but
I slept him, I slept him. Nice.
I got an orb in there. I got a good orb in there. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Very nice.
nice.
Where's the next one? Over here.
Meow,
I don't usually play these points.
Matt
Need what?
VTuber. I need to look at the Matt the VTuber at some point.
Aw.
He sounds adorable.
Nah, trust me, I stink. I play League of Legends.
No, you are adorable.
I just threw up in my pants.
I just mean I smelly. I just mean I smell bad.
I like your smell.
You sure you like the pop smell?
I like Fox. Matt's a fox.
Yeah.
Who's a fox? My brother's a fox.
Go.
And I'm a
Which
snake.
one?
Foxy boy.
20 pops.
Yeah, that you fair point. Which one? That's a great question to ask.
I was like, I thought yours was a mouse.
Oh, okay, well, Mini is a mouse. Wait, Mini's not playing. Wait, Mini's not streaming anymore. I could get the Mini in here.
Oh, well, Mini's busy.
I'll ask him.
Poor
Then we
Tracer.
could get a full team here because we have like one other spot here now. I think, right?
Yeah, because Axo and not the answer left us.
Not the answer
Because-
left.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Dang.
Oh, for the
Good
reckoning.
anti-heal counter.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
Get over here! My power emanates.
I'm staying on the point.
We don't.
Yeah, we should be good. I think they were.
I'm a damage moral. I eat Mini.
Huh?
Thank you, Matt. Don't worry about it. Burp.
Get stressed because of the team compatibility issues, so I played solo match to get my spirit back. No, you're good. Not the answer. Yeah. That's the risk we take whenever I play with new people, or
Hey.
with a random group, I should say, before people get upset at me.
I'm not gonna get upset at you. We played so much.
Nice, nice, nice.
Holy crap! I killed the Junker Queen. Give myself whiplash.
Jeez, our cast is nuts.
Yeah, what about a Moira with 2,000 healing, 4,000 damage?
Flashpoint. Town center.
Oh, never mind. I've got fucked.
Uh oh.
Please don't. I'm asking Mini, but they have to moderate and they have to make them
They're stuck in each other. Oh my god. I was in the middle of 4 of them. Oh no.
Ah. Ah, my bag.
Oh my god, I just killed her. Come out of spawn. She's antied.
I think the last time we played this game, Matt, is when we were doing comp.
I believe so, because we played with. Did we play with Jenny as well?
Yeah,
I
we
feel
played
like
with
we did.
Jen, yeah.
Yeah.
all the way with Jen.
And you guys
Yeah,
played
definitely
some
remember
plat,
that.
right?
I believe she was in plat, but I was something. I think I was in gold. I'm not sure actually. Yeah, that sounds right actually. It might have been almost diamond, I think.
I know I was in diamond.
Back. Can't see those.
Dang it.
I almost got you with my nade.
I tried to stall as long as I could.
Yeah. The spawn is so long to walk back from.
Yeah. And the timer goes up so fast, it's really stupid.
If they take one, that's fine.
Yeah, we can retake here if we have ult. Do we have ult? Couple.
I'm not even close.
Okay. Oh, Junker Queen's in.
Just get rid of that guy. There's the reckoning.
She's asleep. She's asleep.
He's not asleep.
Oh, she got woken up.
What happened to me?
Tracer.
Mouse raid, mouse raid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming, fellas. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride.
Oh, I'm super
He
dead.
actually got me this far away. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job.
Nice.
Wait the fuck. We're Matt the Victor.
Yeah.
What is
Not
that
playing- oh,
skin?
yeah. Wow, what is that skin? I don't even know.
I don't know. One I actually don't recognize.
Hmm. I mean, I took a long break from this game, so there's definitely a lot that I haven't seen, but still.
There might be a battle pass skin from one of the battle passes I didn't play through.
Yeah, good point.
'Cause,
We.
like, the first 2 to 3 months of 2025 I played, and then the rest up until the end of 2025 just didn't play Overwatch.
Mhm.
I gotta put.
I was just
I
like,
didn't get
Marvel Rivals, baby, Marvel Rivals, baby, let's go. It's just...
It's honestly, it is tough to kind of like break from either or if you're like really into it. Like, I wouldn't think to like play Overwatch as well if I was like super into Rivals, which I was for a while too. So like, yeah.
I don't mind Overwatch. It's just like they went more towards the team. Like I've said this like a billion times now. It's more team deathmatchy and less objective based now.
Yeah.
And it's like the true gameplay is in the mid fight with like the ability spam. And it's less about like ult engagements. Like there still is, I shouldn't say there isn't, but it's not as common to get big team wipe ults. Like most ults you just get maybe one person, 2 more cases than not. But you know, it's just it's more about the neutral fight. And Marvel Rivals is still about like the ult fight, and that's why I like Marvel Rivals better, because it's more like you have to plan a little bit more, I guess, with abilities in that game than you do Overwatch. Overwatch feels like you could just vomit out whatever, and the cooldown's so short it'll be back in time.
Yeah,
and you're fine.
like something will work pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I like that strategy. Like, it used to be a thing. I mean, everybody can do it on a team, but I remember like with Overwatch, and I carried over to Marvel Rivals, where like support players would have to do like the ult tracking as far as like who's using ults, who's close for ults and stuff, because like the team's like busy doing other shit. So supports generally would be able to ult track and tell people when they have ults, when it's likely to be up and such. So
yeah.
But I mean, I'm so low elo in both games. I'm just like, fuck it, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I'm like the opposite. I'm like I'm not like super high, but I'm like in Masters and Overwatch, and I play like maybe an hour of comp, and I get like Diamond 4. I get, you know, last season I was like 1 game away from being in Masters, so like I'm up there. If I dedicated to just playing comp, I'd be there, no doubt.
Yeah.
But it's just like the problem I have is like in my rank, if you don't play as a team, you lose.
Yeah.
And I hate that. Like, I do. I legitimately hate that, because humans are naturally selfish creatures. They are. So I don't like having my role being the tank role 110% relied on whatever my support picks. You know, I don't like having that feeling that, oh, am I going to have a fun game because my team comp built around me and I'm the tank, so I'm going to start the engagement? And then I look and I'm like, oh, great. It's not built around me. So I guess I'm just fucked all game. And the enemy tanks are counter picking me too. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, you get a lot of that. And that's why I hate, that's probably what made me get very like spiteful towards Overwatch over the time. But in Marvel Rivals, I don't really feel that. Like, I can pick whatever and be mostly okay. There are definitely games where it's like, if my team is picking Widow, Hanzo, Phoenix, Hela, and they're playing Poke, and I'm playing Hulk, you know, we're gonna struggle if I'm the solo tank. But usually, like, tanks aren't bad in Marvel Rivals, so there's usually never just one tank. It's usually like 2 tanks, 1 DPS, and 3 support. You know, that's majority comp.
Like we were saying earlier, it's a lot more it's easier in Marvel Rivals to be more expressive and more impactful as a tank player, even if you have to solo tank. Like, there's a lot more that you can do, and it's not, like I said, it's more ult reliant, but even then, like, I mean, there are things that just literally just beat the shit out of certain team comps in Marvel Rivals, and you can solo carry as a tank. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's true. Like I don't know how long you've been in those streams, but my Groot gameplay with like me solo playing Groot, like, I can literally carry an entire team on my back with Groot now.
Yeah, Groot's great solo tank. Yeah, he's great.
Magneto is like the same. Like, he's not as good as Groot for sure. I would put Magneto's definitely A and Groot is S. But like, Magneto, you can still do a lot. Strange you can still do a lot with Strange too, with the team up now that he has.
Strange is my favorite because he does so much. He's like a jack knight, or like jack of all trades, Swiss Army knife kind of like tank to me, at least.
Yeah. My only problem is like with Strange is like the feel of the game. Like, I like having Strange as like the panic pick the character at the last second to try to portal over, you know? So, but like, that's the only thing that makes me nervous when I'm main tanking Strange and I'm the last one alive, you know? Because then I rob my team of the ability to swap Strange and then portal back, like, in overtime, you know? That's the only thing that makes me nervous.
That's like it's a situational thing, though, but I get it. I mean, it makes sense. I love Magneto, honestly, because 9 times out of 10, another team, like the opposite team's gonna have a cloak and dagger. You can just fuck them out of their ult every time with your ult. It's
it's so
like
nice.
unless they just, you know, are really, really, really quick with it. Even if they can come out and, like, you know, try to like shadow away from it, like, it's still really hard. Like, you can pretty much kill them every time.
That's also another thing I like about Marvel Rivals than Overwatch. Overwatch has like a skill issue, I would say. Like, it is way harder to play tank in this game than it is to play support. It is way harder to play DPS than it is support. You know, there's not a lot of like turn your brain off, pick the character and win the game characters in this game as there are like supports. You know, but in Marvel Rivals, there's like you can pick characters that are all equal. Like, say if like they have a cloak and dagger on the team, you can basically jump like cloak and dagger with a thing or mag. They're like, there is options to deal with like the immortal supports, you know?
Yeah, there's legitimate rock, paper, scissors elements to it.
In Overwatch, especially 5v5, I don't know if you've played 5v5.
Oh yeah, I usually do.
The 5v5 is like right now in the ranks I'm playing at, it is so bad. It is
it's tough.
It is run down the tank as fast as you can and then like full swap to pick whatever like is over the enemy tank, and then that's it. That is the entire 5v5 gameplay for me, because I'm playing in those elos where they don't give a crap. They want the win and they want the elo, you know? And that's why I've been playing 6v6 more often, because I get that second tank and I'm not getting counterpicked every single second. It's like, it's not that I don't, like, I hate swapping. It's like, I'll swap. I'm like a flex player. I'll play whatever, but I do not want the enemy team, like their heart and soul put into just ruining my day.
Yeah, which is like, yeah, literally, it's like it's gonna happen, right? Like,
yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I've been yapping to you.
No, you're good. That's fine. I've just been chilling.
I haven't been able to yap to you in a while. It's good to have conversations with
Oh.
you.
Yeah. Well, I saw you were streaming. I was like, all right, let's see if you got some room for somebody else to join your games because you were playing. So.
Yeah, I love having you around.
Yeah, it's fun. I
Yeah,
like yapping with you too.
I like yapping with you too. So cute.
No, you.
No, you.
You both shut up. You're both so cute. Deal with it.
Yeah, there's like definite like I'm not saying that Overwatch is not fun to play because we're playing it. We're still having some kind of fun, but it's just like the amount of fun that I have in this game is less than I do with Marvel Rivals because it's
like a drop off.
Yeah. And when I get tired of Overwatch, I get tired of Overwatch for a long period of time. If I get tired of Marvel Rivals, I'm tired of it for like a short period of time. You know?
Yeah, I feel the same because I mean I'm the same way. Like I took a long break from Overwatch, so I mean I didn't really miss it either, honestly. So, but when I took a break from Marvel Rivals, it wasn't that long. It was only like I don't even know. It probably wasn't even a year, honestly. But I missed a bunch of seasons in between because that's how the seasons work.
You know.
Let's make history.
I think the only character really keeping me tied to Overwatch is Venture. Like whenever I play Venture, even if we lose, like I still have a lot of fun more often than not.
I see you play Venture a lot actually when I lurk and I can see like you're not actually forced to tank.
Yeah. Like, and again, I don't mind tanking, but I just think like now that I've had Marvel Rivals, you know, I think that tanking is really like not great in this game.
Yeah, it's the alternative is so much better. You're like, yeah, I don't really want to do it here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Whoa.
Damn. I just got blown up. Instantly.
Where did the time go? I am getting tired. Why am I tired?
This is late for you, Bubba.
It's 11.
Yeah, you're an hour ahead of me. Man. Hey, Screeny Squirrel, welcome back. What are you drinking?
Damn, they're just fucking steamrolling us.
I can already tell this is not going to be a. It's not going to be a Juno mission. I don't want to lose Thorny on Overwatch. Thorny's the reason I play Overwatch.
Damn, you just kind of just walked up and killed me.
I hate my style. Oh, good, 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 good.
Dang it.
Depending on how this match goes, it might be my last. I don't know, because
You sound exhausted. It's gonna be your last.
The tired kit to hit me. I'm sorry, Gee.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm glad I got to play with you a little bit now. I haven't got to hang out with you in forever.
If you want to hang out, you can always just ask me.
Well, I do ask you. I had to guilt trip you into playing with me.
Hey,
so if you're
that's
really
not
saying I gotta do that, I will.
I don't want you to have to guilt trip. I want you to just ask me. Guilt trip. I feel bad. you, but
Excavation initiation.
I'm not stabbing myself. Tonight, not a fun time. Get off my bed, nail slippers. I'm good. Must move.
Ugh. I stalled for as long as I could. Dang it.
My power emanates.
Hablarán de mi muerte a lo largo de la historia.
They're making gains. We must limit it. Surrender to my will.
Tired.
You tired, huh?
My brain is tired.
Aw.
Mentally tired. Behind us.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Owie. It hurt me. I think you want to play Marble Rifle. I just don't have a character to really play as. I wish I did in Marble. I mean Moon Knight, but I don't really do any. I don't do any tanks really, and I don't really do. I don't know the thing.
That's okay. Lazy.
They don't know I'm behind them, by the way. Die, 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 die.
Excavation initiation.
I hate how Venture's ult does like not like it's so slow and doesn't do a lot of damage. And there's a timer on it. It's like, and I only get 5 shots. Like it's so annoying.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I would give Venture, I would just take away like the buff. The biggest buff Venture could have is like a longer time limit on her ult. I mean their ult.
Yeah.
Because golly, it's so painful.
This is such an insane ult.
Alright. Get out of here, Blazy. Go to bed. You're you're voted off the island.
You're getting banned.
No, Chris McLean, don't kick me off the island. Please, anything but that. I need the money. I'm gonna friend the Matt. Can I friend? Am I already friends with Matt?
In Overwatch, probably not. I don't know. If
No,
we played
on
together.
Discord. On the Discord, on the Discord, I'll friend you on that.
Position for the incoming hordes of
I already am
zombies. It
friended
feels like
you.
every other
You're
zombie type
live?
explodes. It's just, it's always insane.
Hi.
Yep, that's a nuker.
Oh my God, your motto is so cute.
Thanks.
Toby
Mahal
underscore
you.
Kiwi Kicken
No.
underscore rated my stream with 4 viewers.
Any pronouns, wow.
Dragon underscore Overlord underscore rated my stream with 1
Thank you for the
viewers.
raid. Hello, gamers. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'm gonna go.
I hope
now.
VR chat was fun.
Good night, have a good rest.
Good night,
Yeah,
Blazy.
good
Get out
luck.
of here already. Go to bed before I hit you with a frying pan. All right. Oh my goodness. Thank you for Hot Pot. I demand to be in a pocket. I want to be in one of my friends' pocket.
Choose your mouth.
Thank you. Also, I might get rid of the... When I redo the Pocket Redeem, I don't know. I'll see. I won't delete this version of the Pocket Redeem, but I'm going to redo them. So that way I can see if it's less intense on my... I'll mix it up. Because I want to get more. I want to maximize as many as I can get. But definitely has its issues.
How many pockets do you think you have total?
Right now?
Yeah.
I have 32 minus
Whoa,
one because
okay.
they're not my friend anymore. So.
Oh, okay. That's valid. Okay.
It would be 33, but it's 32.
Okay.
So I am gonna get rid of some of them, mostly the ones of like people that that don't hang out anymore,
Right.
or they don't. And I think I'm done with viewers getting pockets because I think I'm just gonna keep chat. So I might disable all the ones that were just viewers. That way I can have more of my friends' pockets show up.
Yeah, I mean, you can always rotate them if it seems like it's like mix it up as like having issues with it. Like you can always like just rotate, like even if you want to do like 16 at a time and just like rotate them every other week or something.
Yeah.
There's a couple ways to do it, I think.
How did I live through that? Venture gaming, yeah.
We've hit uncharted territory, people.
I can find Venture got me one of my most popular clips on not YouTube, TikTok. I finally scratched 10K views almost.
Ooh, nice.
On TikTok. Dang it, dude. I think most of it was to do with like the 4 or 5 people that were just arguing about my gameplay in the chat. And like all the decision making I did to get a few kills and win a team fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's really funny. I liked all the comments. They're really nice. I mean, even if the ones tell me that I suck, but that's okay too.
I mean, that's just competitive gaming is always gonna be those people, right?
Oh, that's not good. No, why me?
I'm dead.
Let's try that one more time.
Oh my goodness, my stream might have just died.
Barely.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're moving their barricade.
Why are they hunting me? Why? Why are they hunting? Why'd they go all the way back that far just to get me? What? Just to stutter, yeah. Dang it. Yeah, my internet's not doing too great. I might have to call it soon because my internet's just crapping out. Like, everybody got back and now the internet's just dead. It's probably because they all joined onto the Wi-Fi after me, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dang, dude.
I was wondering if, like, restarting the router or whatever would, like, actually, like, do anything or not. But...
Oh my gosh.
Excavation initiation.
See, I really, I
understand, it's alright.
Oh my goodness, I'm lagging.
My thoughts exactly when shit like that starts happening to me, my brain just goes, okay then.
Dang, dude. I'm never gonna see you guys again. I'm only gonna be stalling. Like, you all are gonna die before I can get back to you, and I'm never gonna see you guys again. Like, the respawn is so long in this game.
I won't either.
It really is.
I just got back, finally. And like I said, you won the team fight without me. I'm only stalling. Like, that's my whole job. I just stall the point. That's it. I don't really get to play with the team. Like, everybody dies before I do, and then I'm stuck stalling. Oh my gosh. If I wasn't lagging, dude, I would be doing so much better right now. This is crazy stupid.
Keep that off the record. Careful, we're outnumbered.
I'm not gonna get any clips tonight because of how bad I'm lagging. Even if I got a clip, it'd probably look terrible.
It's okay, not every night's a clip night.
Yeah, that's true.
This game sometimes.
Oh my goodness gracious. It's so annoying. Dude, this hog wants my ass so bad.
No slacking off, even for you.
That's good though.
Yeah. I just have to use their, like, need to try to kill me against them.
Yeah. Lost. Damn it.
I was 1v1ing the Doomfist.
I literally got killed on Reinhardt's ult. Not even like just the ragdoll. I just died on fucking impact.
Nice.
It was unfortunate.
Yeah. That is pretty unfortunate. I think I'm gonna end stream now because I'm lagging so bad.
Yeah, if it's not, I can't imagine it's all that much fun. So, but I'm glad I was able to join a couple of games. We'll play more next time.
I'll play a couple of games with you. I'm just gonna end stream.
Okay.
Gosh, it's probably the stream's probably super choppy. Gosh. I'm just gonna call it.
Okay.
Oh, you're streaming. I'll raid you. I had fun with you on these. Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for everybody for joining. I'm sorry that you guys had to witness like probably 160p like quality stream. It's a nightmare over here. It's bad. It's really bad. I'm sorry.
No.
Have a great night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.